habit natin dito. Sige, everyone, eto na po, ang hinihintay ninyo. You will be with Sir Jigal Almaden, the top 4 tonight. Okay. Sir Jigal?
Thank you, Sir Melvin. Sige po, thank you for the opportunity. Pero Sir Melvin, okay lang po, no? Kung hindi ko sila nakikita, no? Because I cannot see comments eh. Okay lang po?
Yes, ayos lang po, sir. I can pin comments para makita nyo. Ako na po babasa kapag may comment na kailangan sagutin. Sige, sir.
Nako, nakakahiya po, Sir Melvin. Sige po. I can begin na po. Thank you po, Sir Melvin. Okay. Good morning po. Good morning. Good morning is a quality time. It's biblical, but I would say good evening. Good evening po sa lahat ng mga aspiring LPPs at sa kayong mga nag-aspire magiging top-notchers. You are all amazing. I was contacted by Sir Melvin na pwedeng magturo ako, and I really responded immediately na sige sir, because Sir Melvin was my former ko siya parang mentor ko siya when it comes to review. Ang galing-galing niya. Nung pandemic, I always go to sa sa page niya, nung sa Facebook at saka sa YouTube. Talagang minamadali niya yung mga concept na nahihirapan ka. At sa pagkatapos mong mabasa, punta ka lang sa YouTube channel niya. Talagang your day will be fulfilled. Alam mo yon, kahit you are so bombarded with all the things around you, pumunta ka lang sa channel niya, talagang magagaan yung mo. Kasi it's not just a review, it's an experience of yourself na ma-advise ka, di ba? So, yun. Okay, good evening. I am Jekyll B. Almaden. Nag-top 4 po tayo sa licensure examination for teachers last January 2022. Ngayong January lang, mag-go 1 year na siya. So, ayun, lumabas yung result March 11. Ayan. So, I graduated in Cebu Normal University with the flying colors, cum laude, and I hope and I know that all of you here are Latin honors also. Okay? So, let us do our best. So, maybe we can have just kapihan style. Kumbaga, lahat kayo nandun sa isang cafe at saka kami dalawa ni Sir Melvin, parang papasok kami doon mag-order at nakita namin kayo, and then umupo kami with you, and then we have sharing na lang ng mga kaalaman for review. Okay? So, let's start for this one. Number 1 to 15 is just my theory siya or tinatawag nating my background na law. Okay? So, I think you are familiar with this one. It's about the Magna Carta and then the RA 7836. Ayan. So, do your best. Okay? Number 1. Which of the following emphasizes the right of citizens to quality education? Ayan. Yung quality daw ng education, yung right ng mga citizens to quality education. Ano po ang sagot dito? A, the basic education level, tertiary level, the graduate level, or all levels. Okay? Tinanong ko ito or pinasa ko ito sa GC namin sa ibang organization, and they have different answers. They vary answers. So, ano po yung sagot natin dito? Okay. A po ba? B, C, or letter D? Ayan. So, nakakatuwa dahil pinaglaruan namin yung ganitong katanungan. Sa A po ba, sabi ng iba, letter A po or letter B and letter C. Hindi nila napili po yung letter D. Sabi ko, okay, I'll give you chances. So, sa letter A, sa basic education level, may pumili. Letter B, may pumili din. Ang letter C, may pumili din. Letter D, kunti lang yung pumili dyan. Okay? So, ano po yung sagot natin dito? It's all about... Okay, before I go to the best answer, may tanong muna ako. Gusto mo ba ng quality education even though you are in a basic education? Yung primary, yung elementary. Okay, gusto mo? Okay, gusto ko yon. Gusto mo din yon. Letter B, tertiary level, yung mga baccalaureate degree, bachelor's degree. Gusto mo ba magkaroon ng quality education in that level also? Yes, right mo din yun eh. And also in the graduate level, yung mastery at doctoral. Meaning, all levels, merong quality education. Okay? So, hindi lang siya sa basic, secondary, or tertiary, all levels po siya encompassing. Okay? The answer would be letter D, all levels. Very good. So, ano din po ito eh. It was confirmed to me, yung parang merong isang reviewer na hindi mapakali sa sagot na to, pinasa niya sa akin, nagtanong siya kung ano bang tamang sagot. It's letter D, all levels. Okay, very good. So I hope you will count your scores from 1 to 50 because it's only 1 to 50. And before anything else pala, I'd like you to visualize yourself from top 1 to top 10. Ano po bang gusto nyong posisyon na nandun yung pangalan ninyo? And hindi pa nangyayari yan, you have to create na nangyayari na yun dito. Okay? So, kailan ka magta-top notcher? Hindi bukas, hindi next year. You are a top notcher the moment you believe you are. Okay? So, itatap na natin yan ngayon pa lang. Number 2, who among the following is in the category of non-academic personnel as provided for under Education Act of 1982? Ayan. So I think palagi na itong lumalabas sa mga nagre-review nyo. Kahit sa ang review center kayo, talagang favorite din ito ng PRs na itinatanong eh. Di ba? Parang hindi ito mawawala yung mga non-academic personnel. Okay, so I think without further ado, alam niyo na yung sagot. Letter, very good. It's letter C, school nurse. Pero tanong ko lang ano ba yung parang sinasabi nating non-academic personnel? Yung sinasabi natin, ano ba yung kahulugan dyan? Ano bang bagay na nakasalalay dito, non-academic? Pag sinasabi non-academic, sino ba ito? Okay, these are personnel or working personnel working in administrative, or they can be a support staff in hospitality, or in any grounds ng university or school na binabayaran ng school na hindi siya on the rank of professional program ng education. Okay? Guidance counselor can also be assigned in instruction, right? School principal, pwede din magiging sa instruction. As a kayang school librarian also din non-academic personnel because they are belong in research category. Kaya po naging academic personnel sila. Okay? So letter C, school nurse po yung sagot natin dito. Okay? Experience ko lang sa sa school namin. Palaging 'di ba merong mga exit interview 'yan. So you have your interview and we had our interview also. So palaging tinatanong, ano ba yung pinaka hindi mo magustuhan? Usually yung sagot ng mga karamihan yung clinic, 'di ba? Kasi parang palaging galit yung mga nurses doon. Ayan. So it's letter C, school nurse po. Palagi yung lumalabas sa board exam. Very good. Number 3, how is gradual progression of teachers' salary from minimum to maximum done? Okay, dapat alam to ng mga teachers kung paano ba umaangat yung mga sahod nyo. Ayan. So I think, di ba Sir Melvin, do you have any idea po that 2023 magkakaroon na ng increase of salary, magkakaroon ng bagong tranche ng tranche? Tama po ba, sir? Parang yan 2023. Ayan, so meron akong listahan ng mga increase of the salary. Meron ako niyan. Alam ko yung salary ng teacher 1, teacher 2, at saka teacher 3. All of that in the instruction. Okay? So what could be the answer? A, regular increment. Letter B, after 10 years pa ba? Nakakahintay mo, hindi ka mabobore doon. Letter C, every 3 years or every after 5 years. Okay. I know all of you got the correct answer. The answer is letter C. Of course, sino ba namang hindi magugustuhan ng every 3 years, right? So, yung pag teacher 1 ka, alam mo na yung kahit paano, malaki-laki yung sako, di ba? Like 27, 30, ayan. So, the answer is letter C. Regular increment every 3 years. Very good. That's it. Sa 2023, magbabago na naman yung tranche doon ng salary increase. Okay? So, are you excited? I hope you will be excited sa pag pumunta na kayo ng public school. Okay. Number 4. What appointment can be given to teacher D who possesses the minimum qualifications but lacks the appropriate civil service eligibility? Meron na siyang minimum qualification pero hindi siya wala siyang appropriate civil service eligibility, wala pa. So saan siya pwedeng magiging appointment doon? Okay? Contractual basis, permanent, provisional, or substitute. Alam to ng mga alam ito ng mga nakapasa na. Oo. What will be the answer? The answer is, ayan. So, let's eliminate letter A at saka ng letter B. Wala sila sa contractual, parang hindi ito construction, no? At saka permanent, hindi naman magiging permanent ito. Substitute or provisional? Okay, the answer could be provisional. Letter C. Meron ito sa Magna Carta for public school teachers. Ayan. Letter C, provisional lang po yung pagiging appointment niya. Okay? Number 5. Okay, this one. Those who will be taking LET, I know, sino ba namang magkakamali dito? Okay? Miss Dilmar, a BSA graduate, has not passed the LET yet. Hindi po siya nakapasa. On what capacity can she be hired? In what capacity? Permanent, emergency, not less than 6 months, or not less than for 1 year? Okay, merong law dito eh. Ano pong law dito? It's RA 7836. Meron yan. Sinasabi doon na kapag hindi pa siya nakapasa, ang i-appointment sa kanya, it's just provisional for not less than 1 year. Letter D po ang tamang sagot dyan. Okay, letter D. It was asked by us, by undergraduate kami ng college, it was asked to us by our professor. Yung sinagot namin dito, letter C, kami lahat ng mga students niya, letter C, tamang, yung para sa amin tawa. Ayan, so parang binaliktad niya yung mga sagot namin lahat. Lahat kami gubulat, letter D pala yung sagot. Provisional for not less than 1 year po sa mga hindi pa nakapasa. Pwede kayong ma-hired, but on a professional basis lang. Okay, that's for number 5. Okay, number 6, it's a drill. Teacher Girly wants to continue with her study leave. Ayan, gusto ni Teacher Girly mag-study leave for another 6 months after completing a school year. Now, could she be allowed? Maalaw ba Teacher Girly to continue to study leave for another 6 months? Ano bang sinasabi ng batas? What is the law behind this one? Yes, if her grades are excellent. Wow, tawa ni Teacher Girly. Palagi nagtatap 1. Letter B, yes, but without compensation. Letter C, no. Other teachers should have the chance. Or letter D, no, study leave should not exceed 1 year. Ano kayang tamang sagot dito? May dalawang nangingibabaw eh. Yung dalawang yan, meron naman talaga yan doon sa law na yan. It's about the, ano din ito, it's the Magna Carta for public school teachers. It's about the school hours or yung working hours ng teacher. Okay. So what is this? Pwede ba? Pwede ba siya mag-aral? Yes. Actually, pwede naman po kayo mag-aral eh. When you are still working in the public, pwede kayo mag-aral. Sinasabi ng batas natin na dapat you have the service muna of 7 years bago kayo makapag-continue ng study niyo because that's a kind of enjoyment sa sarili niyo as a teacher, as a public school teacher. Okay? So, nakapag-render na kayo ng 7 years. So, after that, sabi mo sa sarili mo, wow, parang gusto ko yata mag-continue ng study. Gusto mo mag-masteral, mag-doctoral. Can you do it? Yes, of course, you can. But it has a limit eh. What's the limit? That is within 1 year lang. Okay? Within 1 year lang to complete a school year. Now, natapos ka na ng 1 year. Meron pang mga units na dapat habulin. So, you will exceed 1 year. So, pwede ba siya? Well, actually, pwede siya po. Pwede po siya mag-exceed. But, without compensation. Very good. So, wala na po yung sweldo Letter B, yes, but without compensation. That's for number 6. Okay. Nung nag-aral kayo in 1 year, allowed kayo mag-aral, di ba? To continue your master degree. Now, ilan po ba yung sweldo nyo dyan? Yes, may sweldo po kayo. Ilan po yung sweldo nyo dyan? How many percent ng sahod nyo in a month? Nag-aaral ka in just 1 year, may sahod ka pa din. Ang bayad ng gobyerno, no? So, what could be the percentage? Ano pong percent doon? It's 60% of your monthly salary na magagamit mo o makukuha mo pa din, even though you are continuing your study po. Okay? Very good. That's letter B, without compensation. Letter D, tama din yan, should not exceed 1 year. Pero tinatanong, could you be allowed ba? Yes, but without compensation. Wala nang compensation. Letter B. Ayan. Next, that's a good learning. Number 7. Teacher Dina tutors her students who have difficulty coping with math. Parang ako to ayoko ng math after class hours. Now, Is her act ethical? Ethical ba yung ginagawa ni Teacher Dina na itutor yung student? Sige nga. I always ask or I always tell my students the review, yung mga ano natin, yung aspiring top-notchers, yung aspiring teachers na when you answer Prof. Ed, put yourself on the shoes of the question. Kung teacher yung tanong, magiging teacher ka din. You have to shift role so that you can understand better. Okay? O dito, hindi ito si Teacher Dina, it's you actually. So you tutor your students. Now, yung bata, may difficulty coping with math Ano yung gagawin mo? Itututor mo ba yung bata? Yes or no? Walang maybe dito Yes or no lang. Okay? What could be the answer? Dalawang yes, dalawang no. Sige nga, gusto kong sagutin nyo to na walang masyadong theory, walang masyadong law. Ang tinitingnan natin rin ay yung pagkamakatao mo as a teacher yourself. Walang lolo dito, walang theory, walang background. As you yourself. Nahihirapan yung bata lumapit sa'yo. I-teacher ka niya. Ano gagawin mo? I-tutor mo ba siya? Sasabihin mo ba, ay, naku, yung batas natin, hindi yan allowed na magtuturo ka. So, tanggalin natin yung letter C at ang letter D. No, parang hindi siya makatao. Okay? It's unfair to other students. No should be free after official time. Hindi. Tanggalin natin yung letter C at ang letter D. Okay? What can be the answer? A or B? Inataas natin yung chances of winning A or letter B. Okay, I know most of you will answer letter B. Dahil mababait kayo na teacher, that's the answer. Yes, of course. Provided she does not require a fee from the parent. Actually, this is also my experience. When I was in high school, fourth year high school ata, ang grabe ng math, parang nakakalito yung mga X at Y, hanapin mo pa yan. At after that, nawala ako noon kasi it's extracurricular activities. Pagpasok ko ulit ng math subject, nahirapan ako kasi hindi ako nakapag-review. Sabi ng teacher namin, Jack, punta ka sa office ko, punta ka sa faculty room, tanungin mo ko kung if you want to review yung kung gusto ka magpa-tutor ng math class ko, okay? Sabi niya, dinagdagan pa niya sabi niya, hanggat nandito ka sa eskwelahang ito, hanggat ikaw yung estudyante ko, hanggat hindi pa ako umuwi, nandito pa ako sa faculty room, I have my obligation to teach. Ayan, so I'm so full with alam mo yung masasabi mo, wow, this teacher is really caring. Okay? Lumapit sa iyo yung bata, nahihirapan. Hindi mo ba gagawin mo ba yung tutoring? Of course, you can. Okay? Makatao na lang po yung sasagot natin dito. Letter B. Ayan. So that's a good answer also when you dealing with yourself. Number 8. Teacher A. Hindi ito sa Teacher A. Ikaw to. The English coordinator was assisted by Teacher B throughout the celebration of English Week. What could Teacher A do to acknowledge Teacher B's assistance? Okay. Tinulungan pala ni Teacher B si Teacher A. Ayan. Tuwing may mga event or culmination. So, anong gagawin mo as a teacher na tinutulungan ka? Of course, dapat lang we have to buy her a gift, letter A. Yun lang ba? You have to keep quiet. Parang hindi naman maganda yun na may tumulong tapos hindi mo i-announce. The answer could be letter D. You have to make an announcement giving due recognition of the assistant received. Alam mo yung pag merong event, pag merong culmination, di ba, at the end of the event, sabihin ng mga teacher, okay, special thanks for Mrs. and Mr. for the assistance of this one, anak, ganyan. Okay, so it's really good, right? It fulfills and it feels good na naka-count yung effort mo, yung tulong, di ba? At least that's the least you can do. Okay? So always make an announcement. Letter D. The answer po. Very good. So ilan na po ba yung tamang sagot niyo? Perfect na po ba? We are bound to number 10. Number 9 muna. Is holding a rally to protest the delay of benefits due a person ethically acceptable? Acceptable ba? Sige nga. Hindi niyo nagustuhan yung gobyerno ng Pilipinas, yung pamamahala. Or let's say, for example, on a certain agency. Now, gusto kang mag-rally. Of course, because you have your voice, right? You have your opinion. So, anong gagawin mo dito? Yes, yes, yes. Yung apat ang yes, oh. Yes ba? When hold on official time, what could be the answer? Yes, you can rally a protest. But when are you going to hold the protest? Within, outside, with approval, or together? The answer is, ilabas mo. Dapat labas mo yan sa official time instruction mo. The answer could be letter B, yes. Pwede mag-protest because we are citizens, democratic tayo eh. That's when hold outside the official time. Gawin mo yan outside your official time. Huwag mong gawin yan yung pag natuturo ka. Okay? That's not legal etiquette. The answer is letter B. Next, number 10. Ayan. What should a teacher do when he or she falls in love? Ayan na naman, itong falls in love talaga. Maraming nabibiktima dito. With his or her student. Hindi, sino ba teacher dito? Ikaw to ah. Sige nga, examine your heart. Tao ka pa ba? Of course. Mai-in love ka kahit sino yung mga student mo. Huwag lang yung elementary ha. Letter A, what are you going to do? You court a student at home? Punta ka sa bahay nila, magdadawa ka ng flowers? Merong tawag dyan eh. Parang ano yata sa Bisaya yun? Ang tawag yun, parang may tawag. Sino ba mga Cebuano dito? Ayan, may tawag doon eh. Kalimutan ko. Letter B, propose and marry the student. Grabe. Grabe naman yung ganon. Parang nagmamadali, di ba? Very insecure. Letter C, wait till the student is no longer under your tutelage. Mag-wait ka pa. Sana all waiting. Letter D, act normally as if nothing happens and the student does not exist. You really ignore for letter D. Sige nga, examine your heart. Umibig ka. Let's say for example, kayo, meron naman kayo sa secondary. Marami yan sa secondary. So what are you going to do na fall in love ka eh? Normal yun eh. It's inborn talent. Talent mo yun na ma-in love, di ba? So what could be your thing? You have to marry the student. Hindi. It should be letter C. Wait till the student is no longer under your tutelage. Nasa batas po yan. Okay? Why? Magna Carta for public school teachers. Why? You have to maintain professionalism pa rin. Because you are a teacher eh. Okay? So that could be letter C. Hintay lang. Hintay saglit hanggang makagraduate. Okay? Pwede naman yun eh. Oo. Next. So we are done with number 10 ha. Ako kasi pag sumasagot ako ng mga review questions, tinitingnan ko yung score ko from 1 to 10. Pag yung sagot ko diyan is 6/20, sasabihin ko, ay, parang 60% yung kukuha ko sa prof ed board exam ha. Parang hindi ata maganda to. Pag na-review ko yung 1 to 20, ay parang 15 lang yung nakikita ko over 20 ha. Parang 75% lang. Ayan. I do it for a small scale rating kasi it's a kind of competency to yourself. Examining, kumbaga. Okay? So, number 11. Ayan. When a principal starts to exercise her power over making and promoting students, is his action acceptable? Nagsimula nang mag-exercise ng power si principal over making and promoting students. Acceptable ba yung action ng principal? Sige nga. You are no longer teacher in this question. You are a principal, administrator ka dito. So what could be your action? Kailan mag-exercise si principal ng power na ipopromote niya yung student to the next level? Saang paraan at anong paraan? You are the principal Of course, we have to think big na gusto tayo mag-principal in public. Okay? A, B, C, or letter D? Sa anong paraan kaya? You can be a teacher you can be a principal at this time. Okay? So, think critically. Ikaw yung head, ha? Lahat ng mga teachers under sa'yo, principal ka. Dapat, you have to make the sound judgment. Okay? A, B, C, or letter D. Ayan. I also asked this to a group of reviewers also. Ayan. Iba-iba din yung sagot nila. Gusto ko yung ibang sagot because that's the power of variety, yung individual differences. May kanya-kanyang opinion. Pero dito, ano ba yung acceptable? That could be your answer. Okay. More knowledgeable. Promoting students are exclusive. The answer is tama. Okay. So, sabi ko iangat mo yung sarili mo na magiging makatao. Okay? Pag magiging matao, mabait ka na principal, masipag ka na principal, alam mo yung ginagawa mo. So, let's eliminate. Bibigyan ko yun ng power, ha? That's the power of elimination, eh. Letter C and letter D, eliminate yan. No at saka no. The answer is correct letter B. Yes, of course. When there is abuse of judgment on the part of the teacher, pwedeng mag-intervene si principal. Yun yung paraan niya, eh. When there is abuse of judgment. For example lang, I made also this kind of an example. Teacher ka, yung nanay ng student mo ay, let's say for example, kapitbahay mo lang. Okay? Ngayon, yung nanay ng student mo, nangutang sa'yo ng pera. Let's say for example, 10K. Sinabi niya, okay, teacher, babayaran kita the next month. The next, hindi nakabayad. Next month na naman ulit. Hanggang bumabot ng December, hindi nakapagbayad. One time, merong giving of cards. Saktong-sakto na pumunta yung nanay ng student mo sa'yo. Gusto mong kunin yung card gusto mong kunin ng nanay ang card niya. Ng bata, card ng bata, gusto niya yung kunin. Ayan. So naalala ni teacher yung utang ng mama niya, sabi niya, nako, delikado to. Di ba? Anong ginawa ni teacher? Nagiging extreme personalism siya. Nagiging personalized yung judgment niya dahil hindi nakabayad yung nanay ng bata ng utang niya. Parang ginawa niyang dahilan yon para hindi makapagbigay ng grades. There is an abuse of judgment, eh. Walang kinalaman yung utang doon sa pagbibigay ng card. Right? Hindi nagawa ng teacher yun na magbigay kasi ganit nga siya sa nanay ng estudyante niya. Pumasok ngayon si principal. Sabi ng nanay, kung hindi mo kayang ibigay ng card, pupunta ako sa ahead sa'yo. Yung a little ahead sa'yo, yung principal. Pumunta yung nanay sa principal office. Kinausap yung principal, and the principal is hearing the two sides of the story and made a judgment. Okay? Pwedeng pumasok yung principal when there is abuse of judgment, na abuso na ng teacher. Right? So I hope you are not like this. You will be a good, not just good in board exam, but also be a good and effective teacher also. Letter B po ang tamang sagot dyan. Okay? Pwedeng mag-intervene si principal dyan. Ayan. So that's a good learning. Okay? Very good. Number 12 na po tayo. Ayan. Most of questions from 1 to 15, it's about a teacher legally acceptable. Okay? Number 12. Teacher Tina receives love letter na naman. Ang daming in-love ngayon. From one of her third-year high school students in English. What should Mr. Martin do? It's not Mr. Martin, it's Teacher Tina. Ayan. Receives a love letter from one of her third-year high school students. Ito talaga yung mga stage na napakataas ng mga love, dopamine, something, serotonin, yung mga adolescents, di ba? In this kind of stage, ang taas ng kanilang mga love, ng mga love language to the point na umibig na silang sobra. Okay? So anong gagawin mo? May inabot sa'yo na love letter. Oy, sabi ng mga student mo. Ano yung gagawin mo as a teacher, ha? You read the letter to the class. Are you going to do that, guys? Letter B, the student express her feelings through letters. Pababayaan mo lang ba? Letter C, return the letter to the student and tell her not to do it. Wow! Parang napaka-martir mong ganun ah. Letter D, surrender the letter to the parent of the student. Ano yung gagawin mo? I think it was asked by a specific review center. Talagang yung sagot ng mga karamihan, I know, right? Pero naman kasi ito sa Facebook eh. Babasahin mo yung letter kasi ayaw nila ng local relationship. It should be parang isiniwalat mo sa lahat na nag-iilaban kayo. Ayan. But as a teacher, you have to practice professionalism. Okay? So what will be the answer? Hahayaan mo lang ba na i-express ng student yung feelings niya through letter? Wow, parang hindi lang one letter yun, parang series of letter ata to pag pinapabayaan mo. The answer is letter. Okay, I'm sorry ha. I know in love kayo. I know mahal nyo yung estudyante. Okay? But of course, as a professional being, you have to return the letter to the student and tell her not to do it again. What could be the consequences pag ginawa mo yung letters? Ano yung marirealize ng bata? Ano yung marirealize ng bata? Sige nga, kayo yung bata. O, sasabihin ko, ano kayo ha, for example, you're giving me letters. Sabi ko, itago mo yan. Huwag mo yan gawin ulit ha. Ano yung mararamdaman mo as a student? Kasi teacher ka dito eh. But as a student, ano yung mararamdaman mo? Do you feel that your love is divided? Do you think that the offer of love is ignored? Yun ba yung mararamdaman mo? Of course, because it's a human being, right? So, of course, you have to return the letter to the student and tell her not to do it again. Ayan. So, dapat, hindi lang tayo mabait, kundi maaalahanin. Nag-aalala ka lang sa bata to focus the study more than the love na yan. Okay? Letter C. Alam mo, magandang it's a good topic for a face-to-face resettlement kasi ang daming magsasabi ng experience nila, yung mga katutuwang karanasan nila, di ba? Kung anong gagawin nila dito. Ayan, so, dito naman tayo sa online, the answer is letter C. Return the letter. Okay? Huwag kayong magpadala sa emosyon yun yung letter A, ha? O yung ibabasa lahat ng class yan. Masisira yung buhay nyo. Baka matulfo pa kayo yan. 12 is letter C. 13. Eto. Teacher Hera, a BE graduate is preparing for the LET. Oy, imposible na magkakamali kayo dito. Which of the following should you focus her attention more? Kagaya ko, BE graduate, I graduated with a bachelor degree of special education, Bachelor of Special Education. Elementary education, major in special education. Yung mga specialized tuturuan ko. But I love Prof. Ed the most. Parang ito yung ini-embrace ko. Okay, what could be the answer? I know, without further ado, it's letter D, General Education and Professional Education. Alam kong, kahit hindi ko nababasa yung comments niyo, I know that walang magkakamali. 100% walang magkakamali dito. BEd graduate. Pag BEd naman, it should be, ayan, tatlo po, General Education, Prof. Ed, at saka major nyo. Ilang hours po ba for general education for BE graduate? Ilang hours mo sila dapat sagutin? 2 hours. Ayan, napakahirap ng namin noon. Nung January na general education, ang daming math, ang daming Rizal, at ang daming literary pieces of results work na ita-translate mo into English, trans-Spanish to English. Parang mag-aano ka doon, maglalaro ka doon ng mga words doon. Ayan, napakahirap talaga. Sabi ko, Lord Jesus, Gen Ed is so difficult. Parang sabi ko, Lord, I am ready to fail. But meron pang Prof. Ed. With this one, samahan mo ko. Samahan mo ko sagutin ito na guided with the Holy Spirit. Ayun, so binigay niyo naman. Napakabait ang Diyos talaga. Letter D. Okay? So professional education, ilang hours mo sagutin yan? 3 hours. Maaga ko natapos noon ng professional education. Parang it's a kind na situational yung professional education na madali lang. Okay? Gen Ed at saka professional education. Sa best naman, 3 po yan. So yung ginagawa nyo, dapat kung 2 hours lang, yung general education, i-divide mo yan into 150 items. And you will know how much time you need to focus per item. Okay? Kasi I'll give you an advice or ano lang muna, experience lang. When you receive your yung sasagutan nyo, yung booklet, pag na-receive nyo yan, pag bigyan ng proctor yan, you have to go through every pages. First, tingnan nyo yung kung tama ba or kumpleto ba yung pages. Next is, yung ginawa ko, I go through in each page, tinitingnan ko kung mahaba ba yung mga tanong. Kasi malalaman ko naman kung magtatagal ako sa mga tanong or I would hindi ko tatagalan. Ayun, because you can also situate yourself. Siguro bibilis ko ng pagsagot. Siguro I will take time kasi hindi naman ganun yung kadami yung question eh. Ayan, so you have to know kung mahaba ba or maikli yung tanong so that you can know how much time you would spend each item. Okay? Very effective po yan. Kasi baka you can delve more on one item tapos hindi mo na masasagutin. Do not leave blank for your answer sheet. Huwag kang mag-leave them blank, okay? Hindi yan mababasa ng machine. Yung answer sheet para hindi siya magja-jump siya. Kasi merong item na walang answer. Dapat answer mo lang. Kahit i-answer mo lang. Masa-stop kasi doon yung machine kapag hindi siya nasagutan. Okay? And then, focus na. It's time to focus. Know the pages. Situate yourself kung maikli ba or tama lang yung questions. And letter number 3 is focus na. Okay? That's for number 13. Ayan. Number 14, domain naman tayo ng NCBTS. How many domains are there? It's 7 lang. 7 domains of NCBTS. Ano yung una? Ano yung una? A is, hindi siya learning environment. Yung social regards for learning. Ganito yan. Pero meron siya ginawa ito ni Sir Milvin yung yung demo lang. Ayan. It's a learning environment. Ako sulat ako social regard for learning, number 1. Number 2 is learning environment. School, okay, learning environment. Yun yung pamamaraan ko para ma-memorize ko siya. Okay? Learning environment. Ayan. Number 3 is, inside the school, merong diversity of learners. Number 3. Number 4 is curriculum. Okay? Curriculum. Number 5 is planning, assessing, and reporting. Number 6, community linkages. What about number 7? Professional growth and engagement na po yan. Okay? So that's the domain of NCBTS. Saan ba itong hindi kasali? Hindi binanggit. Hindi ko binanggit. Very good. It's letter B. Very easy. Alternative learning. Hindi po kasali sa NCBTS. Okay? That's a good learning and easy lang po siya. Number 14. Number 15. To make the materials highly engaging, what must teachers do? Ano gagawin mo? Para magiging highly engaging siya? Lahat nagpa-participate. Games, ayan. Oh, by the way, siya nga pala, I and Sir Milvin is kami, we are in the same school lang sa Cebu Normal University. Nagkasabay po kami ng student teaching noon. Ang galing-galing ni Sir Milvin. Pag wala akong presentation doon sa kabilang room, pumupunta ako sa room niya na nagli-lecture ka kasi lahat ng mga tao doon alam na alam during that student teaching, alam na alam nila kung sino yung mga best student teacher. So Sir Milvin is also one of that, no? So talagang hinahangaan namin yan pag nagpe-present yan sa harapan. Ang very creative materials, ang galing ng engaging ng classroom management. Talagang kung mapapanood mo siya inside the classroom, parang it's more than a teacher Parang iba parang mentor, lecturer, yung mga ganon is really a facilitator talaga by heart. Ayan. So nakakaaliw at nakakagaan ng loob na nakikita ko siya. So sa mga panahon na student teaching namin, nagkasabay po kami. Okay, so anong gagawin mo? Highly engaging yung mga students mo. para maging highly engaging. What could be the answer? Easy to make, less costly, commercial ones. Gusto mo ba lang easy to make lang? Yung walang effort? Or you have to create materials na less costly? Does it proceed na highly engaging siya? Design materials to commercial ones? Okay. Very easy. Kay common sense, alam na alam natin to. It's letter A. Make the materials interactive. Yung para bang lahat sila, pag nakikita yan, gumagana yung interest nila. Kaya yun lang eh. Instructional materials itself is really engaging. Paano yan? Make them colorful, make them big, make them diversified, make them engaging in a way that it catches attention. Yun pa lang, alam mo na kung paano mo ita-target yung mga bata. Okay? Letter A, ang tamang sagot yan. And I know you got the correct answer. Okay? That's for number 15. Okay, sige nga. Recap muna tayo for number 1. Recap muna tayo Very drill lang po tayo. Ayan. Quality education, huwag tatandaan o levels po yan. Number 2, non-academic, school nurse kasi for hospitality lab supporting staff. Number 3, maximum, every 3 years po yung salary increase ng mga teachers. Number 4 naman, pag lack ng appropriate civil service eligibility, it's provisional lang. Okay? Number 5, what about pag hindi pa nakapasa? Provisional but for not less than 1 year. Huwag kayong malalito It's for not less than 1 year, hindi less than 6 months. Number 6, ayan, could you be allowed? Yes, pwede pa kayo mag-study leave but without compensation pag nag-exceed na ng 1 year. Okay. Number 7, pwede ba mag-tutor ng bata? Yes, pero huwag kang humingi ng pera sa parent niyan with nag-tutor ka. Okay? Not acceptable po yun. Number 8, pag meron kang crush na nagsusupport sa iyo or nagtutulong sa iyo for event or sa paralan nyo, you have to give announcement. Ayan, giving due recognition. Ito naman, benefits due to ethically acceptable. Nagrarally ka. Pwede bang mag-rally? Yes, but outside the official time. Tandaan po natin yan. Huwag yung tinatawag nila nagmagaling. Ano ba tawag sa Tagalog yan? Marunong-runungan yung ganun. Sa Bisaya, ano kasi yun pamaymay. Ayaw pamaymay. Huwag kang magmarunong. Ayan. Dapat outside official time. Hindi yung in the official time. Next is, pag na-in love yung student sa'yo, anong gagawin mo? Okay. You have to wait the students. No longer your tutelage. Number 11. Mag-intervene ba si principal pag meron siyang, pero pag si teacher may abuse? Yes. Pwede mag-intervene yung principal. Number 12. Pag nakareceive ng letter from your student, anong gagawin mo? Return the letter to the student. Okay? Huwag magpakalunod sa isang bisyo na hindi mo ka naman kayang lumabas. Number 13, a BE graduate, ano iti-take mo? General at saka Prof. Ed. BS Ed, General, Prof. Ed at saka Major. Very good. Next, number 14, not a domain of GBTS. Letter B, alternative, wala po yan. Learning. Number 15, to make the materials highly engaging, very easy, kahit common sense, pwede mong sagutin to. Letter A, make the materials interactive. Okay. We will now go bound to 1 to 20. Okay, I'd like you to know yung sagot niyo from 1 to 20. Okay, kung ilan ba yung natama yung sagot niyo. Okay. Number 16. Teacher evaluates ito. Naku, ang dami nag-add dito. It's very diverse yung mga comments natin dito. Teacher evaluates students' achievement. Bakit? Bakit niya ini-evaluate or bakit mo ini-evaluate yung students' achievement? Bakit? Sige nga, I'd like to know. Letter A, they want to know how their students perceive their method of teaching. Letter B, they have to translate their students' performance into marks. Letter C, they have to finish the course outline. Or letter D, they want to know if they're able to reach the goals of their efforts. Sige nga. Sagutin mo to ng taos-puso or ng being a professional way. Yung parang ganon. Okay? Sige. Critical thinking lang. Parang nandun na yung sagot sa letter 16 Nandiyan na siya. I also, pinasa ko din to sa isang group of reviewers. Talagang halo yung sagot nila. Okay? But I know dito sa mga reviewers ni Sir Milvin, sa lahat ng tinutulungan ni Sir Milvin, I know na nakapag-review na kayo sa channel niya. Very helpful talaga. Okay, so dito, sa dala mong critical thinking, paano mo ito sasagutin? Bakit mo i-evaluate yung student achievement? Sige nga, you are a teacher, You are not just a reviewer, but come to it na you are a teacher na. Ini-evaluate mo yung student achievement. Bakit mo i-evaluate? Sa anong paraan at bakit? Okay. Yung sumasagot ng letter C, tanggalin natin yung letter C. Ligwak ganun na yung letter C. Okay? Yung letter B naman, I am very sorry kung merong sumagot ng letter B, wala rin na yan. Okay? Iwala natin yung letter B at saka ng letter C. Ligwak ganun yung letter B at saka letter C. A at D na lang. Okay? So saan dito? Dapat sumasagot ka ng magaling ka na teacher. Hindi ka taba na teacher. Okay? What could be your answer? A or letter D? If you choose that answer, A or letter D, come to believe na, or come to think of it na, meron pa bang mas hihigit pa? Or meron pa bang the best answer pa dito sa sagot ko? The answer is letter D. Okay? Letter D ba? Okay. Yung sagot ng karamihan, letter D. They want to know if they are able to reach the goals of their efforts. Hindi po yan ang tamang sagot. Okay? Bakit? Let's say for example, you're a teacher. Kung wala kang effort, edi wala din natutunan yung mga bata. Kasi nga, yung effort ng teaching and learning, nakaasa lang or nakadepende lang sa kung ano yung gusto mong effort. Hindi yun eh. Di ba? Let's say for example, one day, nag-lecture ka, nag-present ka ng subject mo, hindi mo gustong mag-teach on that day. So yung naibibigay mong effort sa mga bata, 10% lang. Di ba? Yung magiging learning nila sa subject mo, 10% lang din. Okay? So hindi po dapat gano'n. Dapat ibibigay mo rin yung the best mo. Wala pong kinalaman yung presentation mo sa katamaran mo. Okay? You have to, yes, they want to know how their students perceive their method of teaching. That's letter A. Tama po yan. Bakit letter A? Pag ba si teacher, yung nakapaloob sa pangalan ng teacher, sa concept ng teacher means facilitator, lecturer, mentor, instructor. Ano pa? Method of teaching, strategy of teaching, ayan, classroom management. Meron dyan. Yan dapat yung tinitingnan natin. Okay? Yung letter A, meron siyang method of teaching. It should be letter A. Yan po ang tamang sagot. Okay, so sorry po sa sumagot ng B, C, and letter D. Ayan, so I think naman maraming nakatamang sagot. Very good. Number 17. Ayan, authoritarianism. Lumabas. What does extreme authoritarianism in the home reinforce learners? Anong epekto nito? A, B, C, or letter D? What does extreme authoritarianism in the home reinforce learners? Ano yung epekto niya dito? Okay. Now, before I arrive to the best answer, meron lang tayong i-differentiate. Ano yung kaibahan ng authoritarianism at saka authoritative? Or authoritarian at saka authoritative? Ano yung kaibahan nila? Sige nga, I would like to know. Comment in the chat box kung meron kayong kaalaman. Diba? Pwede ba kayo mag-share? Ano yung kaibahan ng authoritarian at saka ng authoritative? Okay? Okay, yung authoritarian, pareho lang naman sila eh. Pareho sila na the kind of best kind the discipline. Okay? They set high standard of discipline. It could be parenting or in a classroom setting. Ano siya? It's a kind of discipline. Okay? They set high standard. Pareho silang high standard. But, ano yung kaibahan? Meron siyang distinction eh. Pag sinasabing authoritarian, it's more strict, di ba? Very cold siya. Authoritarian, more of a teacher, More of an instructor, more siya ng presentation lang. Okay? When it comes to authoritative, may heart pa din siya. Pwede siyang magiging mentor, facilitator, ayan. Yung palagi kong sinasabi, pag authoritarian yan, hindi siya nakikipag-usap sa mga bata. Let's say for example, in a parenting style, okay? In a parenting style. Sabi mo sa anak mo, okay, Maria, go back to your room. Sabi ni Maria, si Maria is very confused. Sabi niya, bakit hindi niya po pinapalaro ni Mami, di ba? So sabi naman ng magulang niya, do not go out unless you study. Pagtapos ka na mag-study, you can go out na. Okay? Hindi yan sinabi sa authoritarianism eh. Yung sa authoritarian, sinabi niya lang, pumasok ka sa room mo at mag-study ka, huwag kang lumabas ng bahay. Sinabi niya. Authoritarian yan, meaning, hindi siya nakipag-usap ng masinsinan sa bata. Wala siyang kind of love na pwedeng maintindihan ng bata yung rason. Bakit? Okay? Sa authoritative naman, may warm, may love pa rin, may caring pa rin. Sabihin, okay Maria, go back to your room. Mag-study ka, and after mo mag-study, pwede ka nang lumabas, pwede ka maglaro. Okay? May heart siya eh. Binibigyan niya ng reason or understanding yung bata. Bakit hindi kailangang maglaro muna bago mag-study? Naintindihan ng bata yon. Okay, may best na kind of discipline. Ang tawag dito, democratic kind of discipline. Okay? Authoritarianism, very cold siya, walang pagmamahal. Authoritative, may care, may love, naintindihan ng bata yung reason. And number 3 is very best kind of discipline, it's democratic. Anong nangyayari sa democratic? Yan. Yung magulang ni Maria at si Maria, they come up with a rule. Silang dalawa mismo yung gumawa ng rule sa bahay kung anong gagawin ng Maria. Sabihin ng magulang ni Maria, okay Maria, ganito pag natapos ka na ng mga subjects mo, pwede ka nang maglaro. Sabi naman ni Maria, Mami, ang dami ko pong subject, pwede bang every 3 subjects, maglaro muna ako, tapos balik ako ng 3 subjects at maglaro naman? Sabi ng magulang niya, okay, sige, kung gusto mo yun na lang. Okay? Meaning, may role yung magulang niya, may role din si Maria, and then they compromise together. Meaning, there is a discussion between the two. Democratic po yun. Okay? Di ba sa Pilipinas, it's all about the citizens naman. Parang ganun po yung democratic. Okay? Pero dito, sa number 7, anong epekto dito? It is, hindi siya creativity of work. Kasi nga, hindi naintindihan ng bata kung bakit yung reason ganun. Okay? Letter B, ability to direct themselves. Merong at such level. Merong ganun. Okay? Letter C, doing things on their own initiative. Hindi. Kasi yung role, palagi na sa magulang. Palagi na sa teacher. Hindi siya letter A at hindi magiging letter C. Ligwak ganun yung A at saka letter C. B at D na lang. Dependence on others for direction. What will be the best answer? Letter D, dependence on others for direction. Laging umaasa sa role ng iba, ng authority. Kaya nga authoritarian Okay? Letter D. Kaya nga, it's really nice to have a democratic kind of parenting na you discuss it with your child, okay? With your children or with your students. Sasabihin mo, okay class, ano ba gusto niyo magiging rule sa bahay na to? Sa class na to? Let's come at a decision. Democratic yun. Okay? They engage with the creating of rule. That's for number 17. Next, that's a good learning. Number 18. Ayan, merong death threat si teacher. Anong gagawin? Merong undeserving student. If he is a utilitarianist, anong gagawin mo? Nakatanggap ka ng death threat. Takot ka. Baka aabang ako nito sa labas. Di ba? Gusto mong merong isang undeserving student under sa'yo. May death threat. But if you are a utilitarianist, ano yung gagawin mo? That's your philosophy. That's the philosophy that you live by as a teacher. Okay? So what could be your response to this one? Yung iba mga top-notchers, meron silang clue word sa utilitarianist. Yun lang yung ginamit nila so that they can arrive to the best answer. Nagulat nga ako bakit nakasagot sila ng diretsahan. Tinignan nga nila yung clue word na nun. Ano yung first word? Yung clue word yan sa number 18. Meron yan Meron yan. Okay, what is the word? The one word? Kung makuha mo lang yung word na yon, yung concept na yon, at alam mo ang ibig sabihin nun, makakasagot ka ng tama dito. The answer is utilitarianist. Yun yung kinuha nila. Utilize meaning use. Meron bang use dun sa mga options? Very good. There is. It should be letter C. Pass the student. That will be used to the student, his parents, and you. Kung ikaw, utilitarianist ka na teacher, sabihin mo, ay, sige, ipapasa mo na lang yan. Hindi naman guaranteed na magiging intelligent siya or magagamit niya talaga yun sa college degree niya. Grado lang naman yun, grade lang naman yun, number lang naman yun, ibigay mo na. Baka naman, kaysa naman mapapatay ka dyan. Di ba? Yun That's a kind of utilitarianist. Ibigay mo na lang for that you can have a peace of mind. Right? Magagamit din naman yan Ayan. So yun yung kind of philosophy that you live by. Okay. Letter A. Sige nga. Let's have this one. Pass the student. Why suffer the threat? What kind of philosophy is this? Merong undeserving student. Pinasa mo yung bata. Kasi, yung thinking mo, bakit ako magsasacrifice? O bakit ako magsasuffer sa threat? Ipapasa ko na lang. What kind of philosophy is that? That is? Okay. Ayaw mo na magkakaroon ka ng trouble in the mind. That is? Okay. Yung iba sumasagot ng hedonism. Okay? Hedonism is the pleasure is the highest good. Okay? It could be, but it's more of Epicureanism. What is that? What kind of philosophy is that? Meaning, you don't want a trouble in the mind. Ayaw mong magkaroon ng trouble na mag-iisip ka na, alam, may death threat. Hindi yun If you're Epicureanism, you are bound to be peace of mind. May peace of mind ka, at saka meron kang healthy well-being in the body. You are devoid from any suffering. Epicureanism yun. Okay? That's for letter A. Ang sagot ng number 19 is letter C. Utilitarianist, use letter C. Okay. Number 19. Eto, teacher na naman tayo. The task of setting up routine activities for effective classroom management as a task that a teacher should undertake. Saan at kailan mo iti-take yan? At sa paanong paraan. Okay? On the very first day, every homeroom, as soon as possible. Sige, let's have elimination. Letter C at saka letter D, eliminate yan. Alam kong hindi nyo sasagutin yan. Magagaling kayo A at B na lang. I know na dumaan kayo sa student teaching journey. Okay? Dumaan kayo nun. Ano yung routine nyo doon? Paano nyo sinimulan yun? Paano nyo sinimulan nung pumasok kayo, nung kauna-unahan yung pumasok doon sa class na under nyo? Ano ginawa nyo? You have to have routine. Kailan nyo pinasok yung routine? On the very first day of school, dapat, right? So, sa first day pa lang ng school, alam na ng bata na teacher ka talaga. You have the authority over them. And you know what you're talking about. Right? Okay, that's letter A. Kasi, when you know your role, the students will follow Right? When you make it clear on the very first day, everything is clear. And I believe to that. And yung ano lang naman natin, yung matter that is consistency of really posting the kind of rule. Right? So, it should be letter A. Huwag kang paulit-ulit. Okay, teacher, dapat hindi kayo paulit-ulit Hindi everyday yan at the start of the lesson. Dapat, meron kasabihan nga It's one word is enough for a wise man. Isa lang. Kaisa lang on the first day of school. If you need a revision, if you need to remember then, you have to, but not every day. Okay? Letter A ang sagot ng number 19. I know all of you get the correct answer. Napakadali lang. Good. Number 20. Ito, direct instruction strategy. Teacher uses direct instruction strategy. Which will she first do? Direct eh. Direkta. Direct instruction. Independent, guiding student, review the previous day's work, or presenting and structuring. Direct instruction strategy. You are a teacher. Anong gagawin mo dito? Independent practice, guided, review, presenting. Gumagamit ng direct instruction. Meaning, pag sinabing, dalawa kasi yan eh, direct instruction at saka indirect instruction. Lumabas yan sa board exam. Yung direct instruction is for this, and for indirect instruction is for this. Dito, anong gagawin mo dito? Direct instruction strategy. First thing you need to do, you have to, sige, teacher kayo pumasok kayo sa room nyo. Yan ang gagawin nyo, magsisimula ka ng direct instruction na method. Direct instruction meaning, you are more of a teacher than a facilitator. Meaning, all of the knowledge are coming from you. And you have to deliver that, you have to tell them. Direct yon. Nanggagaling sa'yo, yung lahat ng knowledge, at ipapasa mo sa kanila. Direct yon. When we say indirect, meaning, you have to explore more options to really capacitate diversified learners. Meaning, you are more of a facilitator than a teacher. Indirect yon. Okay. Direct, you are more of a teacher. Meaning, lahat ng knowledge nasa sa'yo. Indirect mean, you are more of a facilitator than a teacher. Okay? The answer is, okay, letter C. Review the previous day's work. Yun eh. Diba? Direct ka. Magsisimula ka ng direct. Nanggagaling sa iyo yung knowledge. Pero before you begin that, you have to review. Parang ano yun eh. Is okay yun. Okay? Hindi siya kasali sa presentation mo yung review Hindi yung kasali dapat. It's a part of a lesson plan, pero hiwalay siya doon sa presentation mo. Okay? Doon sa presentation mo. Review the previous day's work. Tama po yan. Letter C. Huwag kalimutan mag-review. Okay? 21. Eto. RA na naman tayo, guys, or teachers. According to RA 9155, okay, do you have any idea? Ano pang pangalan ng RA 9155? Sige nga. Meron ba kayong alam? RA 9155, ano ang pangalan dito? What do you call this kind? It is basic governance. Basic governance of Basic Education Act. Okay? Yung iba, at natawag ng DepEd, pwede po yun. Okay? Now, which among the following is considered the heart of formal education system? Natatawa ko dito kasi nung una ko itong inilabas or nung una ko itong ni-review doon sa mga reviewers, halo yung sagot nila eh. And mostly sa sagot nila, they come up with the kind of answer. Okay? Ano lang, nasisiyahan lang ako or I'm really happy that they are really doing their best. Okay? Dito, I know that the students of Sir Milben can really do it. Very easy. Heart of formal education system. Simple lang. What is this? Pupil, teacher, classroom, school. Pupil, teacher, classroom, school. The answer is formal education. Merong formal eh. Diba? Kung merong formal, meron nag-informal. Now, tanong ko sa'yo, meron bang tinatawag na informal pupil? May formal or informal pupil ba? Wala, di ba? Ligwak ka doon. Yung letter A, wala na yan. Eliminate. May formal teacher ba? May informal teacher ba? Meron ba? Kasi yung teacher, tao din yan eh. Okay? Okay, hindi. Wala. The answer is, taas natin ng konti, it's the school. The answer is letter D. That's the heart of formal education system. May sistema. Okay? May curriculum, may meron kayong offices, may edifice, meron ganon, okay? There are agencies inside the school. Formal talaga yun at may system. Okay? The answer is letter D, the school. Yung ibang sagot dito is letter A, the pupil. Hindi po yan the pupil ha. Is the school. Pag lumabas sa board exam, tatandaan natin the school. Education system. Next, 22. Eto, palagi lumalabas sa board exam. You have encountered this already, I know. Number 22. Which one is in support of greater interaction? Saan dito? Which one is in support of greater interaction? Probing, repeating the question, pag nagpapaulit ba ng tanong, gusto mo yon? Not allowing a student to complete a response, or selecting the same student respondents? Gusto mo ng greater interaction? Paano mo gawin yun? Anong gagawin mo? Right? I really miss my student teaching journey because naka-assign ako sa sa grade 2 at saka ng grade 5. Oo. Sir Melvin assigned sa grade 1 ata yon at saka sa grade 5. Dalawa kasing section ng grade 5 eh. Ayan, so ano lang kami we are magkakasundo, parang kami magkasabay sa lobby. Ayan. So nakakagaan ng loob talaga. Okay, what could be the answer? I miss my student teaching journey those times. The answer is okay. Letter B, eliminate. Letter C, very negative. Letter D, very negative then. What could be the answer? It should be letter A, probing. That is the correct answer. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng probing? Probing is exploring. Okay? Exploring or deepening, interacting. Probing also allows diversified students to be interactive with one another. Probing yon. It could be in the form of a questions, presentation, games, or everything that has greater interaction. Okay? Probing po yan. Next, 23. Ayan. 23 na po tayo. I want to compare two concepts. Which technique is most appropriate? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I know you got the correct answer. The answer is madali lang. Compare to concept, it's Venn diagram. Okay? Venn diagram. Sige. Siguro meron kayong ano dyan, no, di ba? I know that you have a pen. You have a pen and you have a tawag dito, papel. You have a pen and a paper. Paano nyo ba i-drawing yung attribute wheel? How do you draw attribute wheel? It's a kind of graphic organizer din eh. All of these are instead for letter D, except for letter D. Wala yan. Appeal. Wala yung labot dyan. So concept, what could be this? It is, how do you draw attribute wheel? Okay, isang malaking circle. Small circle. Big muna tayo guys. Big circle, and then inside the big circle, it's a small circle. Wag masyadong yung masyadong maliit. Katamtaman lang. Small circle, and then you have to draw like this, like that. Okay? So meron parang rays of the sun. Or it could be, erase. Small circle, and then parang rays of the sun na 8, ganyan. 1, 2, ganyan. And then, yung big circle ay i-ano mo lang doon sa rays of the sun, yung gano'n. Ayan, that's attribute wheel. Kailan kayo gagamit ng attribute wheel? When it is best used. Kailan ba? For generating ideas, or it could also be brainstorming. Very good. Attribute wheel. Ilagay mo lang dyan, susulat mo lang dyan. Teacher, yung nasa gitna. Yung sa circle, teacher. Ano yung mga bagay or yung mga concept na nakapaloob sa teacher? Pag sinabing teacher, it could be mentor, instructor, facilitator, ano pa ba? Second parent, yung ganon. Brainstorming yon, attribute wheel yon. Letter B, KWL techniques. What is this? K for what? What you know. Tama ba? What you know? Or what you want to know. What you knew. What you know. Okay, what you know. Tama yan. What you know. W, what is this? What? Very good. What you want to know. L, anong ibig sabihin yan? What you learned. With ED or no ED? With ED. What you learned. What you know, what you want to know, and what you learned. Meaning, before, during, at saka after. Okay? Tama yan. Before, during, at saka after. KWL techniques. Okay? It's a very good idea when you want to explore the knowledge of the students. Okay? In boundless moment. Yung gusto mo yung, alam mo yung natutunan nila, encompassing. Okay? Letter C, Venn diagram compared to concepts. Paano ba i-drawing yung Venn diagram? Parang ano lang siya eh. Sugo. Tama ba? Sugo ba yun? Hindi sugo hotel ah. Tama ba? Is it a sugo yung, ano, it's a big circle and then you have to like that. Pero may S. Tama ba? Eh hindi pala. To circle encompassing, yung ganon. Yan. Venn diagram yan. Naloko ako doon ah. Letter C, Venn diagram. The answer is, letter D, say I know, very understandable. Letter C, Venn diagram. 24. Eto. I want to help my students retain new information. Which one will I use? Questions, mnemonics, games, or simulations? I-retain mo yung new information. That is true. Of course, no other than it should be mnemonics. Alam nyo, yung matatandaan ko talaga sa concept ng mnemonic is Sir Melvin. At nung pinapanood ko sa YouTube channel ko, sa YouTube channel niya, palagi ko siya nanonood, gumagamit siya ng mga yung mga mnemonics. Kinukuha niya yun yung mga first word na letter, meron siyang klase na matatandaan mo talaga na faster way. Diba? Natawa ako nung ni Sir Melvin, yung LBMT, yung ganon. So, nakakamangha na nakakatuwa na gumagamit ng mga mnemonics. Talagang matatandaan mo siya ng maayos at ng mabilis, 'di ba? Mnemonics. Tsaka sa kanya ko din yung nalaman yung ni sino ba 'yun? Sexual theory ni Sigmund Freud, yung o palagi ba 'yun? O palagi. Oo. So sa kanya ko din yung nalaman. Saka panood ko ng niya, YouTube channel. So ayun, I seldom use mnemonics because I am more of a visualizing yung imagery. Kasi for example, there's a situation, imagine ko siya na nangyayari siya. So yung gano'n ako ma-visualize ako. Pero maganda din yung mnemonics talaga for remembering information. Letter B for number 24. Hindi siya games The games can make students more interactive at engaging kasi nga laro Ayan. Ako, dun sa teaching journey ko, palagi ako nagpapalaro sa mga bata because they can really engage You can reach even to the most talkative student, right? Hindi siya nag-i-engage. Nung may palaro, si teacher, nag-i-engage na siya. That's the very advantage. Sasabihin mo sa ganito pala kukunin yung interest ng bata. Pag nakuha mo na interest yung bata, sasabihin mo, ganito ka pala mag-engage, di ba? Gusto mo ba yung palaging ganito? Yes, teacher, because I can play and I can learn at the same time. And then you could say na okay, ganito na lang. Gagawin kitang leader. Ikaw yung leader sa group na to, ikaw yung leader na to, then you can disseminate na leadership. Okay? Very good on games. Simulations meaning gawa-gawa lang, hindi totoo. Okay? Pag may na-inlove sa'yo, pag may jowa, hindi yan totoo. Hindi joke lang. Totoo yan. The answer is letter B, mnemonics. 25. What is a demonstration of your authority as a professional teacher? Sige nga. Teacher kayo, hindi kayo student dito. A, B, C, or letter D? Very easy. Teacher ka. A, B, C, or D? Magaling na teacher at mabait na teacher. Sige nga. Hindi ka lang teacher lang magaling at mabait na teacher. That could be the answer. A, B, or letter C? Wala na yun. Sorry na ano pala yun. A, B, C, or letter D? Authority as a teacher. May aso kami sa bahay dito. Si Rua. Kung naririnig niyo si Rua, ano lang yan, parang may tinatakot siya sa labas. Oh. Okay, parang when you think of a teacher, parang lalabas na yung sagot dyan. Hindi siya magiging letter A at lalong hindi siya magiging letter C. Hindi magiging letter A at hindi magiging letter C. Tama. The answer is letter B. You decide on how to teach a particular lesson. Hindi lang yung lesson which you have mastered. Kasi merong mga pagkakataon na pwede mong ituro yung isang bagay na kaka-explore mo pa lang or you are about to learn from it and you're going to teach it. Okay? So do not rely on the things or topics na namamaster mo. The answer is letter B. You decide on how to teach a particular lesson. Okay, good. 26. Eto, parang palagi itong lumalabas ito sa mga question ni Sir Melvin. Palagi ko napapanood ko sa kanya yung pag-explain niya dito. Parang mahirapan ako dito Parang it's really a pressure, okay? 26. When a teacher teaches the idea that it is wrong to think that Filipino lifestyle, products, and ideas are inferior to those of other nationalities, he fights against what? Aculture, seno, ethno, culture shock. He fights against Okay. Before we arrive to the best answer, explain mo na din na konti. Pag sinasabing acculturation, acculture meaning you acquire that kind of lifestyle, that kind of culture from the other people to you. Acculturation yun. You acquire that. Hindi mo talaga siya nanggaling sa'yo. Na-acquire mo lang siya at you practice it yourself. Acculturation yun. Wait lang. Okay. Xenocentrism naman, very easy. Sino means labas. Nakasentro siya sa ibang kultura. Xenocentrism. Okay? Yun yung paraan yan. Now, ethnocentrism, nakasentro siya inside, meaning your culture. Again, xenocentrism, nakasentro sa iba. They're very proud of it. Ang galing ng mga culture nila. Hindi yung magaling sa'yo. Xeno yun. Ethnocentrism meaning nakasentro sa'yo, your own culture. You're very proud of your own culture, you're very happy about it, and you take pride of it. Ethnocentrism. Culture shock, alam natin yon. In this kind of question, saan po dito yung sagot? The answer is, sabi ni teacher, it is wrong to think that Filipino lifestyle, products, and ideas are inferior. Sinabi niya, uy, mali huwag niyong iti-think na yung Filipino lifestyle ay inferior sa ibang tao, sa ibang nationalities. He fights against letter B, xenocentrism. He fights against xenocentrism. Kasi nga, hindi maganda na tinitingnan natin o parang hinahangaan pa natin yung iba, yung ibang kultura more than ours, right? Because Filipino tayo Filipino product are also international. Meron tayong mga international na pwede ding ibabangga mo sa lahat ng national products also. Okay? Letter B, he fights against xenocentrism. Okay? Let's go number 27. If you have a problem with another teacher, may problema ka, makakaaway mo yung teacher mo, the first step towards resolution should be for you to, sige, magmarites tayo ngayon. A, B, C, at letter D. You're a teacher. May kaaway ka. Bakit naman? What could be the answer? Are you going to talk directly? Do you have the guts to talk directly with your teacher? Eh, galit ka eh. Letter B, ask your fellow teachers to intercede in your behalf. Wow, parang nag-ask ka pa nag-advise. Letter C, ask your fellow teacher for their suggestion. Okay. Letter D, discuss it with your principal. What could be the answer? Yes, very good. Okay. Wala po yung letter D, discuss it with your principal. Hindi muna. Okay? Gawin nyo muna between two of you. So that could be the answer is letter A, talk directly with the teacher involved. Okay? You talk na kayo lang. Sabihin nyo kung ano yung nararamdaman yung isa. Kung may inggit kayo, di ba? Pag may promotion, nainggit ka sa kanya, sabihin mo sa kanya, uy, friend, inggit ako sa iyo, Ayan. So, you have to be honest, brutally honest. Friend, pwede bang, kasi I feel not okay pag nakikita ako ng mga taong umaangat. Nako, delikado yan, ng mga taong mga crowd mentality, di ba? If you are not okay, then talk directly. Huwag kang magmarites. Huwag mong ichichismis at do not proceed to the principal's office. You have to talk it between of you muna. Solve it yourself because you're a solution eh. You're an agent of change. But also, you change also with yourself. Talk directly. Yan yung maganda dyan. Okay, 27 is letter A. 28, ayan, which act of Teacher Fantina, hindi sa Teacher Fantina, ikaw to is contrary to the principles of teaching. Parang tiwalig sa principles of teaching. Yung hindi pang principles of teaching. Very easy. Ayan. I know you will not answer letter D kasi hindi ka magbibigay ng test to discipline the class. Eliminate letter D. Okay. For this one, merong word na contrary to the belief of principles of teaching. So saan dito? Okay. Tama pala. A, B, and C is correct. The answer is letter D. Giving a test to discipline the class. Nauna ko pala yung letter D. Okay? So the answer is letter D. Huwag kang magbigay ng test when you discipline the class because of the word contrary. Ayan. Hindi po maganda yan Kasi yung ibang kasi yung elementary level parang ginagawa nila ito. Yung pag hindi nakikinig yung mga estudyante mo, magbibigay ka nila ng quiz. Hindi po tama yon. Kasi gugustuhin mo hindi, wala talaga masagot yung mga bata dyan. Okay? Letter D. Do not make it as a punishment. 29. Which among following can help student development the habit of critical thinking? Ayan. Critical thinking naman tayo. What is this? I like this kind of question kasi when I was reviewing, talagang hindi ito maaalis din sa mga gusto kong ma-review ng mga questions. I know teachers or aspiring teachers, I know that meron na kayong habit or kind of na sinusunod nyo yung paano kayo mag-review every day. Okay? At that time kasi I have my goal. I know you have a goal and you have a standard. Okay? So do it yourself na yung paraan na magpa-function kayo at your best. Okay? Kung gusto niyo magpa-skill ng lahat ng mga Catalina or ng lahat ng mga, kung gusto niyo magkaroon ng flashcards or whatsoever kind of strategy, if it works for you, then do it. You don't need to copy others, but you have to know what kind of strategy that works for you. Okay? So what will be the answer? Letter Letter B, a willingness to suspend judgment. Ayan, critical thinking yan. By the way, meron siyang word na convergent. Convergent questions meaning meron siyang one answer. Very good. What about divergent questions? That is more than one answer. Correct. Hindi ka mag-blind obedience of authority. Sumunod ka lang. Huwag blind obedience. Okay? Letter B ang tamang sagot. Okay? That's a good answer. 30. Ito. Merong proactive management practice. Which of this is one? Dalawa yan eh. Reactive at saka ng proactive. Okay? Anong kaibahan? Sige nga. Choices muna tayo. Tell them that you enforce the rules on everyone. Set and clarify your rules and expectations on day one. Punish the misbehaving pupils or stress on penalty for every violation. Proactive. May reactive. Okay. Differentiate muna tayo ng konti ah. Proactive meaning, pro means hindi pa siya nagre-resulta. Wala pang consequences, ginawa mo na yung dapat mong ginawa to avoid the consequences. Proactive yon. Okay? Reactive means doing after the consequences. Okay? So lumala yung resulta. Okay? Proactive before, reactive after. After na. So what could be the answer? Proactive management, that is letter B. Tingnan mo yung letters A, C, and letter D. Parang napaka-negative nila, no? It's harming, and it's more authoritarian, right? So it could be letter B. Set and clarify your rules and expectations on day one. Sasabihin mo talaga. Diba, in every event, parang when it comes to this one, proactive, sasabihin ng mga facilitator, okay, what are your expectations of the teacher, of this class, of this administrators, of the supporting staff? You have to clear that day one pa lang. Okay? So that it will go smooth on your end and also on the process of teaching. Letter B ang tamang sagot. Proactive management practice. Okay? That's a good learning for number 30. Drill muna tayo ng konti for nag-stop tayo ng 15, di ba? Sige. Huwag natin kalimutan ha. 15, what is this? Highly engaging materials is very, materials should be the best, interactive. 16, kailan mo i-evaluate? Kailan ka mag-evaluate? When you want to know the method of teaching. Kasi kung mali ang teaching, pwede naman i-revise eh. Yun. 17, authoritarianism, very cold, authoritative, may warm, may love, may caring, okay, may understanding ng bata. Democratic, there is a discussion of the rule. So, letter A, creativity. Letter D, dependence. Okay, ayan. Death threat over his head. Utilitarianism, from the word utilize, use, that could be letter C. That will be of use to the students, his parents, and you. O kalimutan po yan. Number 19, kailan ka magsaset ng routine? On the very first day of school. Hindi everyday. Okay? 20, teacher uses direct instruction strategy. Nasa sayo yung knowledge, pinasa mo, sinabi mo. Okay, what will be the answer? Review the previous day's work. That's the first thing you need to do as a teacher. 21, RA 9155. Okay. By the way, speaking of RAs pala, let's have a drill. Okay? Drill tayo ng konti. Sasabihin nyo lang kung anong pangalan ng RA na ito. Okay? RA. Number 1. RA 9155, that is Governance of Basic Education. Number 2. Anong pangalan ng RA na to? RA 6655. What is this? RA 6655. That is Free Public Secondary Education Act. Sinong presidente? RA 6655, it's Cory Aquino. Dilawan, right? Si Cory Aquino po yan. 6655. Next. Number 3. 10157. RA 10157. What is this? This is? Okay. Integrated Kindergarten Education Act. Huwag kalimutan, RA 10157. Very good. Integrated Kindergarten or kindergarten lang muna kung gusto nyong magkaroon ng mnemonics or easy remembering. Okay? Kindergarten. Sino presidente? Noynoy Aquino. Okay? Number 4. What about RA 8545? Letter G. Nagsisimula sa letter G. That is GASP. Ano ibig sabihin ng GASP? Government Assistance to Students and Teachers in Public or Private? In private education. Okay? GASP po yun. 8545. Next, number 5. What about RA 1425? It's RA 1425. It's the national hero, Rizal. Very good. Number 6. What about RA 10931? 10931. Okay? Yung pinasa ni Duterte. That is 10931. Continuing, hindi siya continuing. Yung 20,000 every semester, nakatanggap nga ako noon eh. 20,000, parang natanggap ko nun is 40,000 every semester. Yun yung pinabili ko ng cellphone ko. Ayan. Cellphone ko parang sira-sira na. 2019 ba to? Nakatanggap ako niyan eh. It's test. Kumbaga test to eh. It's okay. Universal Access to Tertiary Education Act. 10931. Next, 10912. Ano po ito? 10912. CPD. Very good. It's CPD. What about RA 7722? 7722, it's shared or yes. Sino po yung presidente dito? It's president ng at the time of the law was passed. It's president. Nakalimutan ko yung yung president dito. It's kalimutan ko talaga. Yung tuloy. Kasi meron akong nakalimutan yung visualization. Fidel V. Ramos. Tama. Si Fidel V. Ramos. Next, what about RA 7836? Teachers Professionalization Act. Hindi po yung teaching Yung iba kasi magsasabi ng teaching eh. Teachers Professionalization Act. What about number RA 4670? It's Magna Carta. Okay? So you have to do that. It's a drill for yourself. That's the top most na lumalabas sa board exam. Yung mga RAs na yon. Kasi it's about teaching eh. And it's about the teacher as a person. Next, 22. Greater interaction probate po yan. 23. Compare to concepts, Venn diagram. And retain new information, mnemonics po yan. 25. Authority, meaning yes, you teach a particular lesson. 26, inferior. Okay, ano nga yung acculturation? Acculturation, acquiring other culture. Na-learn mo, hindi sa'yo. Xenocentrism, nakasentro sa iba yung culture. Ethnocentrism, nakasentro sa'yo. You're very proud of it and happy for it. Okay? 27, resolution. What could be? Yes, directly, the teacher involved. You have to solve muna between two of you. 28, contrary, yung hindi talaga preferences of teaching, it negates the concept of facilitating. Letter D, giving a test. That is right. And the habit of critical thinking, help suspend judgment. Very good. It always appears. 30, proactive, meaning you have to respond muna before this, clarify your rules. Very good. That's 1 to 30. Now, I'd like you to count your scores. So, ilan ba? What is the 75% of 30? Let me have that. Natin kung ilan yung scores niyo. 1 to 30, 75%. 30 times 22. So, round off, 23. So, meron ba ka naka 23 over 30 dyan? Meron bang 25 up? Or meron bang naka-perfect dyan? I know most of you are really intelligent because you have been reviewing for a couple of months na po ba? Di ba? So, ayan. So, review lang ng review, drill ng drill, and with the help of Sir Melvin's review center dun sa channel niya, magiging mas magaling pa tayong sumagot ng mga board exam questions at magiging mas magaling na teacher din. Okay, let's continue. 31. Ayan. Teacher Vina feels offended by her supervisor's unfavorable comments. Ayan, hindi niya nagustuhan, offend pala siya. Baka sobrang sensitive ni Teacher Vina. After a class supervision, she concludes that her supervisor doesn't like her. Hindi pala gusto ng supervisor si Teacher Vina. Vina. Okay. Saan dito? Oh. A, B, or letter C, letter D. Sige nga, hindi yan si Teacher Vina, kayo yan. And you feel offended. Bakit kaya? Baka ex na yung supervisors, no? Parang merong there's a kind of judgment, di ba? Kaya huwag kayong basta-basta mag-i-ex, ha? Basta huwag kayong basta-basta mag-iiwan ng tao. Kasi hindi natin alam yung tao niyan, aangat, maghihiganti sa inyo, magiging supervisor na. Okay? So what could be the answer? Ginamit niya yung okay. Letter B, extreme personalism. Ano naman kung hindi mo gusto si Teacher Vina, labas 'yon doon sa kaya niyang gawin sa teacher, 'di ba? So very easy. Extreme personalism pa 'yon. Wala yang kinalaman. Talagang may Tagalog diyan eh. Parang pinaiiral mo yung kind of personalism. Hindi po yan pwede. Magkaiba yung professionalism at personalism. Dapat very professional tayo in this way. Letter B ang tamang sagot. 32. Okay. Teachers are encouraged to make use of authentic assessments such as, ayan, saan ba dito yung authentic assessment? Alam nyo, pag lumalabas sa board exam, isa lang yung talagang nasa sa isip natin eh. Walang makakatalo sa phrase na ito pag lumabas ito doon sa choices. Usually yun yung answer eh. Yun yung nasa isip ko. At yun yung talagang palaging lumalabas or talagang pinapasurface ng PRC questions. Okay? Teachers are encouraged ng authentic assessment. Pag sinasabing authentic means totoo. Very good. Ano pa? Authentic means real. The answer is letter D. Real-world applications of lessons learned. Totoo. Kasi kung hindi mo naman ituturo at hindi mo magagamit sa totoong buhay, sa totoong application in real life, what for? Di ba? Kaya nga sa special education, as a special education teacher, ang talagang itinuturo ng mga special education teacher is behavior or behavior about coping mechanism in everyday survival skill ng mga special students. Kasi yung itinuturo namin direct talaga na makakatulong sa kanila to really live by themselves the moment na wala na yung parents nila. Di ba? So, yun din po dapat doon sa mga school setting. Okay? Real world application. Anything, basta magagamit mo in real life. Okay? Next. Very good. 33. Which quotation goes with a proactive approach to discipline? Proactive. Ayan. Proactive na naman tayo. Proactive meaning before. Before mo gawin, you have to prepare for it and you have to plan for it. Proactive yun. A wand of prevention is better than a pound of cure. Do not make a mountain out of a molehill. Walk your talk. Do not smile until Christmas. Oy, tapos na yung Christmas. By the way, Merry Christmas everyone. And mag-New Year na naman. I know that you have your own New Year's resolutions. Magtatap ako. I will exceed in rating for board exam. Or I will make my parents proud. Right? So whatever is your New Year's resolution, and I pray for that my wish ko, matutupad yung mga wish niyo for 2023. Guys, let's claim it. let's manifest it, and let's work for it. And if we work for it, attraction comes in. Madali mag-attract when you are hardworking person. Okay? Okay. 33. Saan ba dito? Actually, tinanong yan, yung question niyan, tinanong yan ng aming professor in college, way back in college. So, saan dito? Okay, grabe naman yung Do Not Smile Under Christmas. Parang nakakalungkot na ba ng Noche Buena nyo kung hindi mo kaya mag-smile, di ba? Christmas nga meaning happiness, giving, loving, caring. Okay? Letter D, iwala mo na yan. Negative yan. Parang kung sa pa, sa barkada, it's a KJ yan. Letter D is KJ. Don't do it. Letter A, B, or C? The answer is proactive means letter? Very good, letter A. And once a prevention is better than a pound of, tama ba? Yes, a pound of a cure. Yun yung best for proactive, meaning kahit ano pang klaseng cure ang gagawin mo, maaari or most likely hindi mo na maibabalik eh. Kaya nga prevention is better than cure. Kailangan magplano, magsiguro before curing it. 'Di ba? Kasi kung nangyari na, hindi eh. It's not kind of a proactive. Dapat hindi pa nangyari, alam na natin kung paano maghanda, kung paano siya i-prevent. The answer is letter A. Okay, that's the answer. Now, what about letter B? What do you mean by this? Do not make a mountain out of a molehill. That is very, what do you call that? It is very impossible or hindi nangyayari. Do not make, ikaw ba naman, maggagawa ng mountain out na napakaliit na molehill? Di ba? Tawag niyan is impossible. That's the meaning for that letter B. It's another idea for lalabas yung dugo sa bato. Wala namang dugo lalabas sa bato eh. It's very impossible, right? It's also like this one for letter B. Letter C. What is this? Walk your talk. What does it mean? Sige, your friend told you, Jen or Jan, walk your talk naman. What do you mean by that? Ano yung gusto niyang ipaliwanag or ipaintindi sa'yo? Walk your talk naman. Please naman. So what is that? That is letter C. Malaking letter C. Yan yung ibig sabihin niyan. That is consistency. Very good. Walk your talk is about consistency of your talk, of your words, of your thoughts, right? That is. Okay? So the answer for this is letter A. Once of prevention. Prevention means very proactive. That's it. It's a good learning. 34. Ayan. Nako, lumabas naman si Drill. What is the Teacher's Professionalism Act? That is 78, 36, 46, 72, 77, 22, 92, 63. Okay, what is that? Okay, very good. It's RA 7836. Most of you, I know, got the correct answer. Now, what about letter B, 4670? What is that? Magna Carta for public school teachers. Ayan. Bakit public school? Bakit walang private school? Do you have any idea, teachers? Bakit public schools? Kasi government? Ayan. Tinanong ko yan kung bakit walang private school, bakit public schools lang. Siguro magkaiba yung yung kind of RA doon sa mga private schools. Parang meron yan Oo. Letter C, RA 7722, that is? Okay, Ched. Letter D, what is RA 9263? RA 9263, it relates with parang it's a kind of hindi pa siya yung klase na I think it's more of agency ng government din. Ayan. Okay. So the answer is RA 7836. Okay, so tapos tayo mag-drill doon. Ayan. So let's go for 35. Eto. For which lesson objective will a teacher use the direct instruction? Direct naman tayo, guys. Meaning, nasa sa'yo yung knowledge na yan. What could be the answer? Wala sa student mo at wala sa environment. It's up to you. What is that? Direct instruction? Distinguish? Milton's Paradise, microscope properly, become aware. May isa dyan na very measurable eh. Merong dalawa dyan na measurable. Yung dalawa din dyan, hindi siya measurable, very general lang siya. So, saan dito? Okay, very good. So, nasa sayo yung knowledge, tinuruan mo yung bata to use a microscope properly. Very good. The answer is letter C. Hindi yan magiging letter B. Kasi you cannot measure appreciation. Okay? You cannot measure the appreciation of the student. Now, letter D, become aware. Hindi din yan magiging letter D kasi also, you cannot measure awareness. Sarili lang nila yung magiging yung makaka-measurean sa kanila in an extent level, pero hindi ikaw sa teacher. Okay? Letter A, hindi din. It should be letter C. You are guiding them, you are telling them step by step, method by method, na ito yung paraan gumamit ng microscope. Very direct. Direct means pinagsabihan mo kung ano yung gagawin. Okay? Letter C. Very easy. Use a microscope properly. Next, let's go for number 36. Ito, gusto ko ang katanungan na to. I want to engage my students in small group discussions. Which topic lends itself to a lively discussion? Nung sinabihan ako ni Sir Melvin na I can have my 50 questions, kumuha talaga ako ng mga katanungan na walang masyadong theory, na gusto ko na kapag when you answer this, it's all about critical thinking eh. Yung pag-iisip mo kung paano mo go over yung ganitong katanungan, di ba? Kung for example, wala kang masyadong background theory, wala kang mga RAs na yan, you can still answer this with your own critical thinking. Kaya nga, palaging sinasabi talaga na hindi naman binibigay yung tamang katanungan o yung tamang questions, and there is no such thing as blessings, or there is no such thing as yung pabaon. There's no such thing with that. It's just about the yung tinatawag nating ano ba yun, meron yun sa math eh. Parang it's a kind of probability na kapag hindi na tinanong ang tanong na ito, talagang lalabas talaga yan. Okay? So that could be the use of the critical thinking. Okay, so what could be the answer? Okay, yun nga. Hindi kayo tinuruan kung paano yung tamang tanong. Hindi kayo binigyan ng tamang tanong, kundi tinuruan kayo kung paano sumagot. Ayan. So, baon natin ha. Critical thinking. What could be the answer? Okay. This applies to convert yung diversification ng questioning. Okay? So, letter B. The meaning of the law of supply and demand, only one answer. Meaning lang naman yun eh. Binigyan niya naman yun eh. The law of inertia. Merong law of inertia, may meaning nun, may definition. Isa lang po ang definition nun, di ba? Rules on subject-verb agreement, nakasunod na yon. Meron na tayong guidelines doon. May may rules na yon. Now, what makes them more engaging is letter A, the exclusion of Pluto as a planet. During my face-to-face lecture, I also asked them, the reviewers, the teachers, na what are your opinions? Bakit nga ba hindi na kasali yung Pluto? May sumagot, baka baka ang layo na niya, baka hindi siya maabot ng Hubble, ng telescope, baka hindi niya na na-qualify yung qualification ng magiging planet, di ba? Yung iba naman, baka naman parang it become inhabited of aliens na kinukuha yung mga aliens. So, yung ganong conversation, di ba? So, it's a lively discussion and it makes your students engaging. And ikaw naman sa teacher, pag nakikinig ka, parang you'll become happy because everyone is doing their best to contribute or to solicit the answer, right? So, very good. Letter A po ang tamang sagot dyan. The exclusion of Pluto. Okay, next. Let's have number 37. Ito. We are very much interested in a quality professional development program for teachers. What characteristics should we look for? Very easy. Yung ibang options dyan or mga choices dyan, very narrow eh. Yes, very narrow. But if you answer to the best question, encompassing siya. Meaning, walang nakatuon, hindi nakatuon sa isang area lamang. That is, letter, very good. It should be responsive. That is right. Responsive to identify teachers' needs. Yun yung dapat yung natin eh. Tinitingnan for professional development, di ba? Kung may need kang umangat, you join a training. You engage in professional engagement. You join organization. Yun yung need mo to really practice the profession better. Okay? That could be the answer. Responsive to identify teachers' needs. I know most of you got the correct answer because ito din, palagi lumalabas din sa board exam. Kasi nga for professional development. Okay? Palagi ko tong talaga nauuna yung mga katanungan na ito eh. Oo. Next, 38. Ayan, very good. It's about facilitating. Teacher Nene, ikaw si Teacher Nene, ask this question. What conclusion can you draw based on your observation? Sabi mo, walang nag-raise ng hand. So, nagtanong ka ulit. Sabi mo, based on what you observe, what can you now say about the reaction to plants to light? What did Teacher Nene do? Ikaw to as a teacher. Anong ginawa mo? Sige nga. Anong ginawa mo as a teacher? Redirecting ka ba? Probing, repeating, rephrasing? What did you do? You are? Very good. That's letter? Letter? Okay. Letter D, rephrasing. You are rephrasing actually. Now, question. Merong A, B, C, and D, di ba? Actually, these are the skills of facilitating kung paano mo i-engage yung mga bata. Okay? Now, tanong ko lang. You can check in the comments, kailan ka mag-redirect doon sa mga students mo? How do you do or when do you do redirecting? Kailan ka mag-redirect? Sige nga. Magaling ka na teacher, Kailan ka mag-redirect? Excuse me. Kailan ka mag-redirect? You're a teacher. Okay. You will do redirecting when your goal is refocus. Refocus. For example, you're asking a question, hindi nasagot ng bata kasi nga hindi alam ng bata kung paano sagutin eh. You will now diverging the attention of the student by doing something. For example, may katanungan ka, hindi niya nasagot, pwede mong sabihin, okay, reread the paragraph again or explore page number 7 again. Redirecting mo yon so that the child can refocus and gain a focus again to redirect to the best answer na. Okay? Nilaro-laro mo lang yung bata para ma-refocus siya again, to gain the focus again. Redirecting po yun. Okay. Probing. Kailan ka magpo-probing? When you want exploration, very good. When you want divergent engagement or divergent questions, ano pa? More interaction, very good. Wow, ang galing. What about repeating? Kailan ka magre-repeat? Sige nga. Pag hindi naintindihan? Hindi. Pag hindi naintindihan, you go rephrasing. What about repeating? Pag hindi niya napakinggan ng maayos, right? So, sasabihin, Mr. Almaden, can you please repeat the question? Because I cannot read it. I cannot hear it clearly, please. Like that. Or can you please repeat the question? Because I cannot hear it very well. Repeating yon, hindi napakinggan ng maayos. Rephrasing, hindi naintindihan ng maayos. Okay? Redirecting, probing, repeating, rephrasing, these are facilitating skills. Dapat alam nyo ito kung paano papasukan yung mga students nyo. It's a very good techniques being a facilitator yourself. Okay? Don't be confused by repeating and rephrasing and all of these concepts. Next, 39. Ayan na naman. Lumabas si power. Okay. As a classroom manager, how can you exhibit expert power on the first day of school? Grabe, no? Si teacher meron palang mga different power. Alam niyo ba yun, teachers? I know you have a lot of powers, right? Now, maybe you know this already, but let's have a review. You have 4 powers actually. Okay? Si Darda, isa na yung power ni Darda. Mas powerful pa kayo kay Darda. Di ba? 4 powers yung nandun sa inyo. Si Darda, isa lang, bato lang yung power niya. Okay, ito. Your first power, before we arrive to the best answer, let's discuss a little bit. Okay? First power mo, legitimate power. What is that? How do you practice or how do you exhibit legitimate power? Legitimate, yung unang power mo, legitimate power. Ano ang legitimate power? From the word, what? From the word legit, meaning you are legit as a teacher and you are legit in the authority. Okay? Totoo ka na teacher and that totoo ka na authority. Therefore, you can demand. You can demand to your students. Okay? For example, you will say, class, please prepare reflection paper next week. Students will follow you because legit ka na teacher eh. That's your work to demand from your students. Legitimate yun. Sige nga, pag meron kayong janitor, dumaan sa classroom nyo, pumunta sa classroom yung janitor, sabi niya, okay class, pass 10 reflection paper next week. So, sundin nyo ba yung janitor? Hindi eh. Kasi hindi siya legit na teacher. Hindi siya legit na sa authority. Diba? So, yun eh. That's your power. You can demand to your students. Legitimate power. Next, you have the expert power. From the word ex, hindi. Expert lang. Expert meaning, magaling ka. You have the mastery of the subject matter. Yun. Expert power yun. And you know what you are talking about. Expert power yun. Meaning, experto ka sa subject matter mo. Number 3, meron ka ding referent power. From the word, in my face-to-face lecture, palagi ko sinasabi, for the word na sabihin nila na refer. It could be refer. Referent from the word refer. Refer what? Referent powers means you can refer the teacher because the teacher is good. Because the teacher is caring, lovable, approachable. Diba? Pag umiiyak yung bata, sabihin mo, teacher, umiyak siya, no? Sabihin mo, bakit? Diba? Because you can ask the teacher's advice or opinion because ka-refer naman talaga na marirefer mo yung student na umiyak doon sa teacher na yun kasi alam mo na the teacher can really solve the situation or the teacher is really approachable. Sige nga, subukan mo yan sa isang terror teacher. Teacher, may umiyak. Hindi mo yan mapansinin. Because terror siya eh. Wala siyang kind of caring or compassionate, loving self. Right? So, referent meaning caring or approachable. Okay? That's it. Next, number 4. Meron pa yan. It's a reward power. May 4 kayo na power, it's a reward power. What is reward power? Meaning, you reward compliance. Nag-comply yung mga students, you reward them. You give them any kinds of incentives. Or, let's say, for example, good grades. Yun. Reward power yun. May power ka naman kasi teacher ka eh. Okay? Next, actually, merong negative power. This is what we call the kalimutan ko. It's equal to it's equal to terror. It's for the 5th power yun eh. Wala mo makakatulog dyan sa akin. Paano ba yun? 4, 5. Basta it's really opposite of the reward power. Yun. So parang hindi siya kung sa reward power magre-reward, yung isa naman magpapanish siya. Hindi niya i-reward yun. Yun. Okay? So again, review tayo ng konti. Legitimate power, you can demand from your students. Number 2 is expert power, mastery of the subject matter. You know what we're talking about. Third is referent power, kind of loving, approachable, caring teacher. 4 is reward power, you reward compliance. Okay? So what could be the answer? Expert power, the answer is letter D. Ayan, lumabas si letter D. By making my students feel what I know, what I am talking about. Expert power yon. Okay? Letter A, ano yan? By citing to my students the importance of good grades. What is that? What kind of power is that? That is reward power. Of course, reward power yan because you can, when you know the importance of good grades, you can submit requirements that purports to what the teacher wants to do. Okay? Pag nagginawa mo yon, yung kayang i-reward ng teacher, i-reward ka rin pabalik. Okay? That's important of good grades. Letter B, by making my students feel my authority over them. What kind of power is that? That is legitimate power. Very good. That's legitimate power. You are legit. You have the authority over them. That is right. Letter C, by making them feel a sense of belongings and acceptance. What kind of power? Referent power. Very love and caring teacher. Okay? Now, anong power ang meron ka as a teacher? Kindly evaluate yourself. Sige nga. Maybe halo-halo, no? We have a little of extra power, a little of legitimate, a little of reward power or referent power. Ayan. Malalaman natin yung mga taong may referent power, yung mga matatanda na because they are more of a parent na. They are more of our mother. Yung mga ganon. Okay? Next, 40. Eto. Which terms refers to a teacher helping a colleague grow professionally? Very easy. May kaibigan ka, kaibigan mo, best friend mo, sabay kayo sa isang public school teacher. Oh, sige. How do you grow professionally? Technology transfer, peer mentoring, facilitating, independent study. The answer is magtulungan kayo. Wala namang, no man is an island eh. It's about growing and mentoring each other. The answer is letter B, peer mentoring. Very easy. Ayan. Technology transfer is a transfer from, for example, industrialized city sa not industrialized. May technology dito, kumuha ka dito at you transfer it to that kind of place. Okay? Parang you educate them about what technology is. Technology transfer po yan. Okay? B, C, and D, very understandable. 41. Ayan, lumakas na. Very good. Ariana describes teacher Monica as fair, ayan, caring, and approachable. Which power does teacher Monica possess? Madali lang. Okay, very good. I know all of you can answer this. May lumabas na kind of power doon sa sa time namin noong January. Ayan. Para ano ata yun? Expert power ata yun. Oh, because it's about the classroom setting eh. The answer is letter C, referent power. Very good. Fair, caring, and approachable na teacher. And I hope hindi kayo magiging terror ha. It should be you have a friendly kind of appearance na nagugustuhin ng bata na hindi siya magtatawag isip na mag-approach sa'yo. Hindi ka masyadong strict. Okay? Very friendly dapat. 42. Eto. Ang dami nagkakamali dito. And I hope all of you can answer this, ha? Okay. A teacher should not be a slave of his lesson plan, sabi. This means that, anong meaning dyan? A, B, C, or D. Okay? I give you time to answer or to read muna sa options. A teacher must be willing to depart from her lesson if students are interested in something other than her intended lesson. Letter B, a lesson plan must be followed by a teacher no matter what happened. C, a teacher must be ready to depart from her lesson plan if she remembers something more interesting than what she ever planned. Letter D, teacher is the best lesson plan designer. What could be the answer? Ang sabi ng tanong, huwag kang magiging slave sa lesson plan mo. What does it mean? Di ba? Teacher ka. I know gumagawa kayo ng lesson plan. I know because you have underwent na ng student teaching journey. Sa Cebu Normal University, pag gumagawa ka ng mga lesson plan, duguan yung mga lesson plan mo. Ang daming red. Grabe. Nung pumasok ka ng faculty room, ang linis ng lesson plan mo. Nung hindi pa chinek ng mentor mo. Nung lumabas ka ng faculty room, duguan na naman yung lesson plan mo. Ang daming red talaga. That was my experience. Wala eh. It's really a practice of your profession eh. Ganun talaga. So what could be the answer? A, B, C, or letter D? Okay, patawad sa mga sumasagot ng letter D. Iwala na natin yan, yung letter D na yan. Teacher is the best lesson plan designer? Hindi. Sila lang yung gumagawa, but the content is not always come from them. Okay? Next, letter B. Naku, hindi pwedeng magiging letter B yan. It should not always be followed eh. No matter what, kasi there are conditions. A or letter C? The answer is okay. Parang halo yung mga labanan natin dito ah. It's really a matter of critical thinking, di ba? Okay, the answer is letter C. The answer is letter A. A teacher must be willing to depart from her lesson plan if students are interested in something other than her intended lesson plan. Na kapag gumawa ka na ng lesson plan, may ibang interest yung mga bata eh. Gusto nilang lumabas eh. Outside the classroom. Oo nga. Meron pang labas eh. Hindi outside the classroom. Gusto nilang lumabas ng classroom. Di ba? And they want to explore something outside the classroom. Ipagbabawal mo ba kung maganda naman yung araw? Di ba? Hindi naman umuulan, hindi naman bumabagyo. They have the interest to learn something new outside of it. Pagbigyan mo na. Kasi at the end of the day, we are always go for learning. Right? At yun yung nakapagpagana sa kanila eh. Di ba? So they can learn better if interests are being answered. A po ang tamang sagot dyan. Hindi yan magiging letter C. Tingnan mo yung letter C ah. A teacher must be ready to depart from her lesson plan. Tama. Pero mali yung if niya eh. If she remembers something more interesting than what she earlier planned. Mali po yun. Ladies and gentlemen, mga kaibigan at manonood, ang daming pwedeng ma-remember si teacher na mga hindi magagandang karanasan na pwede niyang sabihin sa inyo, sa mga students. Hindi yung maganda eh. What if she remembers something na sa palagay niya ay nakakatuwa, nakakamangha, or nakakagiliw, pero hindi siya suitable doon sa topic or sa mga student mismo on the level of the maturity. Kasi kung ano lang naman, kung memory lang naman, ang dami eh. Nagkakabuang o madaming, ano sa Tagalog yan, madaming mga, kalimutan ko Tagalog, daming mga hindi magaganda, di ba? Kung si teacher lang, oo, pero we are go for the students eh. It's always students first. The answer is letter A. Very good. Good learning. 43. Eto. Widespread abuse of Mother Earth prompted schools to teach suitable development. Which one does this prove about schools? Saan dito yung nagpo-prove? Take your time to answer the question, to read the options. The curricula of schools are centered on Mother Earth. Environment factors influence the school as an agent of change. Schools can easily integrate sustainable development in their curriculum, or sustained development cannot be effectively taught in a classroom. Saan dito? May widespread abuse na of Mother Earth. Ano ang sagot ng paaralan dito? Ano ang sagot ng mga paaralan? The answer is okay. I'm sorry sa mga sumasagot ng letter D. Iwala na natin yung letter D na yan. Kasi sustained development cannot be effectively taught when in fact it's very effective. Letter D, iwala na natin yan. Ligwak, ganun. A, B, C. Okay. Sorry din sa mga sumagot ng letter A, wala din po yan. Hindi po yan kasali. The curricula of schools are centered on Mother Earth. Given naman po yun eh. Given na yun. Okay? At talagang vice versa siya. Hindi siya, parang baliktad siya eh. Baliktad siya. Dapat yung Mother Earth nakasentro dun sa curricula of schools. B at C na lang. What could be the answer? Nandun na yun eh. Ibinigay na sa questions. Nandun na yung nakapaloob na siya eh. Nauna yung widespread abuse of Mother Earth. The Mother Earth is our environment. Okay? That is letter B. From the environment, influence the school as an agent of change. Ganito. For example, in our ecological atmosphere setting natin ngayon, sa environment natin ngayon, napakainit. And the global warming is fastly changing, di ba? Nagbabago, ang bilis ng pagdating ng climate change. Ngayon, sabi ng mga leaders natin sa education, sabi, maybe we can do something to reduce carbon dioxide, of the release of carbon dioxide, di ba? Bakit naisip nila yun? It's because there is a situation from the environment, and then the school answered the situation. So from the Mother Earth, from the environment, factors influence the school as an agent of change. The answer is letter B. Maraming nagsasagot ng letter C tuwing inilalabas ko ang katanungan na ito. Ayan. Schools can easily integrate sustainable development in their curriculum. Yes, they can easily integrate sustained development when there is support from the administration and when there is a situation that fosters change talaga dun sa community. Okay, kung gusto naman talaga magtutulungan. Pero in this question, letter B tayo. Environment factors influence the school. Okay? So that's it for number 43. That's a good learning of critical thinking. Okay? Very good. Eto. Nako, ang daming magagandang katanungan natin ngayong gabi. 44. To be an effective classroom manager, a teacher must be friendly. Dapat lang. But at the same time, be confident, business-like, analytical, or body-body mo lang siya. Sige nga. Effective classroom manager. Ikaw yun So, of course, a teacher must be friendly. Dapat friendly siya, hindi siya terror. But at the same time, dapat balance siya. What can be the answer? A, B, C, or D? Okay. Eliminate letter D to have more chances of winning. A, B, and C na lang. Okay. Eliminate letter A, confident. B and C na lang. But at the same time, B, okay. Before we arrive to the best answer, may katanungan lang ako. Sa loob ba ng classroom mo, teacher ka, sa loob ba ng classroom mo, friend mo ba yung mga students? Yes or no? Yes, of course. Dapat lang. You have to be friend with them. Now, another questions. Paglabas ba ng classroom, sabi mo, see you around students. Okay, lumabas na kayo. Friend ba? Are you still be friends? Yes or no? Yes, of course. Sa loob man yan, or sa labas ng classroom, friends kayo actually. Di ba? But, the moment you are inside the classroom, there is a limitation of friendship na hindi nyo sinushow when you are outside the classroom. That is, friendly ka, but at the same time be business-like. Letter B, the correct answer. Bakit business-like? It's like a business. Give and take. Nagbigay ka ng pera, bibigyan ka ng serbisyo or produkto. Ganyan din sa business-like. Two-way process po yan. Okay? Nagbigay ka ng project, bibigyan kita ng good grades. Naglinis ka, bibigyan kita ng award. Gumawa ka nito, bibigyan kita ng nito. It's always the kind of relationship. Hindi palagi si teacher yung nagbibigay. Okay? Business-like, there is a kind of relationship between two persons. Give and take relationship po yan. Hindi pwedeng bibigyan kita ng 90 grades, wala ka nang gagawin dyan. Diba? Hindi ka na magsastudy. No. Friend tayo, but you have to do the work. Yun yung sinasabi yan sa business life. Okay? So yung mga business, hindi itong business-minded hindi itong business like si teacher magtitinda na kung ano-ano sa classroom. Hindi po yan. I remember, ang dami ko remember ng mga teacher na ganyan. Diba? Dami mga business yung mga silent business nila. Yung mga floor wax business, ayan. Isa kanila na yun. 45. Okay, very easy. Parang similar lang ito nung una. What must teacher do to ensure orderly transitions between activities para magiging smooth yung kanyang activities? Anong gagawin niya? It should be ikaw si teacher. Anong gagawin mo? That is right. You have, of course, have the materials ready at the start of activity para wala nang galaw-galawan, wala nang mag-socialize between activities, wala na lahat. Talagang sila naka-align na lang. They are focusing on what you will be doing at the moment. Okay? Ready mo na lahat yan para kung mag-start ka na, everything will go smoothly. Ensure talaga na order yung transition between activities. Okay? Letter A ang tamang sagot. And I hope we are doing that. Okay. So, sige nga, drill muna tayo. 30, 31, extreme personalism, pag wag mong paghaluin yung professionalism at saka ng personalism. 32, pag sinasabing authentic, real dapat, totoo, word application. 33, proactive meaning before. Reactive means after. Letter A po yan, prevention. 34, Professionalism Act, letter A. Okay? Yung letter D, it's about the agency ng government. It's about the Bureau of Fire Protection. Okay? Letter D. 35, pag sinasabing direct, galing sa iyo yung knowledge. Yung indirect, galing sa mga students na i-explore mo pa lang. That's why you need to be facilitating. Okay? 36, ayan, engagement, dapat divergent yung tanong. Everyone is engaging. 37, professional development, very good. Teachers needs dapat, you have to respond for that. 38, ayan, these are the skills of facilitating. Redirecting means refocus, probing, exploring, repeating pag hindi nakinig ng maayos, rephrasing pag hindi naintindihan. 39, ayan, tandaan nyo yung mga expert nyo lalabas sa board exam. It's really good to know to have this all kinds, okay? Expert power, you know what you're talking. Legitimate, you can demand from your students. Referent, you're approachable, caring, loving person. And then reward power, you reward compliance. Pag may nag-comply ng requirements, you reward them with good grades. 40, ayan, very understandable. 41 naman, ayan, lumabas din. 42, okay, it should be from the students first. 43, okay, environment. 44, business-like, two-way process. And 45, ayan, have the motors ready. Good. I am ready now to go to 46 to 50. And I'm very sure na malaki yung mga scores nyo. Okay? Let's have 46. Which activity should a teacher have more for his student if he wants to develop logical mathematical thinking? What is this? Very easy. Focus, problem-solving, games, small group discussions. Logical, mathematical. Ayan. Of course, that is letter B, problem-solving. Imposibleng hindi ka gagamit ng logical, ng common sense, ng scientific, or ng mathematical. Diba? Letter B po yan. Now, meron siyang letter A, focus group discussion. What is this? Focus group discussions meaning you are discussing to a certain group. Parang it's a kind of research. Yung research niyo about the effects, for example, the effects of breast milk to infants. Yun yung research niyo. Sino yung interviewin niyo? Yung mga father ba? Yung mga adolescents ba? Hindi. You're going to interview parents na nanay. Kasi they know the effect of breastfeeding eh. Naka-focus ka doon sa a certain group na yun. Yun yung focus group discussions. Okay? Small group discussion is a kind of strategy wherein you are discussing and engaging one another. Pag sinasabing small group, composed of 5 to 6 members lang. Then you are engaging something, everyone is contributing to have a goal. My goal yan eh, small group discussions. Okay? The answer is letter B, problem solving. Next, ayan, 47. Eto, nako, it's a kind naman of a technique inside a room. For a discussion of a topic from various perspectives, it is best to hold a blank. Tingnan mo topic from various perspectives. What is this? Debate, brainstorming, symposium, panel discussion. Okay. Before we go to the best answer, let's explain a little bit. Yung debate, it's a more formal than a symposium or a panel discussion. It's a more formal because meron silang system na ginagamit nila eh. It's a kind of debate, di ba? What is the goal of debate? To know? To realize which is better? Hindi. To lay the solutions. Debate yon. To lay the better solutions or to have the good sides, the bad sides for that. Ayan, debate yan. Brainstorming, very easy. You just lay all generate ideas. Symposium, what is symposium? Ganito siya. Anong kaibahan ng symposium sa panel discussion? Sa symposium, nasa isang lugar kayo, like a symposium talaga. Symposium, ayan. Sa symposium, ang nangyayari sa symposium, you invite speaker to discuss something in front of an audience. And the audiences will just listen to you. Okay? Pagkatapos ng expert, another expert naman, mag-discuss, mag-listen lang yung ng mga audience. Okay? Yun lang. On the other hand, the panel discussion, you invite speakers, group of experts or speakers to discuss something, and after that, the audiences can interact, can discuss with the experts. Okay? Sila mismo, they can really ask something, discuss something. Panel discussion. Let's for example, there is a conference for global ecological community. Yun nangyayari sa global climate natin. Okay? So, different yan. Different experts yan. Kukunin mo, merong scientist, merong sanitary engineer, meron naman tayong tinatawag na environment scientist, yung mga ganon. Different scientists na merong expertise. Tapos, yung nakikinig tayo, pwede tayong makapag-discuss. For example, I would say, Mr. Scientist, what could be the best solution for the increased climate in the world? Sasagutin yan, di ba? And then we can discuss, we can listen. Yun yun. Yun yung kaibahan sa symposium. Sa symposium kasi, nakikinig lang tayo eh. Sa panel discussion, we can discuss with the experts. Okay? So, topic from various perspectives, of course. Letter D. Letter D. Panel discussions. Okay? Very good. That's a good learning for techniques, this one. 48. Okay, teacher ka na naman. This one. Some of your students don't seem to like you as a teacher. Naku, baka may ginawa kang mali. Hindi ka nagustuhan ng mga students mo. If you will regard the situation on the level of the ego, what will you most likely think about? Di ba? Level of your ego eh. Di ba? May ego ka pa rin sa sarili mo kahit hindi ka nagustuhan ng mga bata. Sige nga, how would you respond to this? Magagalit ka ba? What could be your answer? I like this kind of questions also because it will relate to your experience. Eh. It will touch you as a person. Right? Okay, what could be the answer? Sasabihin mo ba, why should I care if they like me or not? Would you tell yourself for that? Or would you say, to hell with them? Diba? Anong pake ko? Letter B, yan yun. Letter C, what's wrong have I done to deserve this? You're reflecting on yourself, right? Letter D, what is it about me that they do not like? What could be the best answer? Actually, everything na nandyan, A, B, C, or D, lahat yan, pwede mo naman sagutin yan eh. Pwede mo naman magiging ikaw yan eh. Diba? Pwede mo naman gawin yung letter B. Who cares? To hell with them. You can do that also. But, meron siyang professionalism pa rin eh. Pag napulot mo yung tamang sagot. Okay, the answer is letter, my level of the ego, letter D pa rin yung tamang sagot. Bakit? Di ba sabi ko, when you answer Prof, dapat mabait kayo na teacher. Magalang kayo na teacher at saka karapat-dapat kayo na nandyan as a teacher. How do you do that? You have to practice professionalism. Di ba? A, B, and letter C, pwede mong gawin yan. But, ladies and gentlemen, teachers naman, teachers tayo, di ba? Dapat, when you have this kind of answer, dapat, you have to reflect na, ay, parang, when I go to the level of my students, parang, walang magkakaintindihan kung ano ko yung ego ko, yung pride ko, di ba? Teacher ka pa rin eh. You are the second parent. You are the model of them. Dapat kung hindi ka nagustuhan nila, wag ka din bumaba sa level nila na sasabihin mo, I don't care. Hindi eh. You have to show them na i-reflect yung sarili mo na what is about me that they do not like, so that the second time around, magugustuhan ka nila or you can engage them, di ba? Kasi ikaw, at the end of the day, inside the room, ikaw yung ikaw yung model eh. Ikaw yung attention nila nasa sa'yo eh. Di ba? Kung magpapadala ka sa pride mo, sa ego mo, walang mangyayaring solution. Di ba? Letter D, because it's about reflection of yourself. Okay? As a person. Good. Galing ng pagkatanong dito. It's really matatouch mo talaga yung kain ko ang teacher ka talaga. Okay? Letter D po yan. Next. 49. About management na po tayo. Ayan, meron tayong mga knowledge A, B, C, and D. Okay, I will read for you. If students' inappropriate behavior is low level lang or mild lang, and that it appears that the misbehavior will not spread to others. Okay. It is sometimes best for the teacher not to take notice of it. What influence technique is this? For example, nagtuturo ka in front of your students. May isang student na may off-task behavior, yung behavior niya na kaya makapag-disrupt doon sa mga students, yung ibang student na nakikinig sa'yo. But you are making your way to the student. Pero hindi mo muna siya pinansin eh. But you are confident na it will not become more, it will not spread. You're confident for that. What is that? What kind of management for that? That is A, B, C, or letter D. Ayan. So, isa din sa technique ng professional education, do not overthink. Ibinigay na sa tanong yung tamang sagot. Tingnan mo sinabi, the teacher not to take notice of it. Meaning, plano ng teacher, i-ignore muna yung behavior niya. Okay? But as long as you're confident that it will not disrupt behavior. Diyan ka lang I am making my way to you. I am making my eyes to you. Di ba? Natitingnan kita. Alam kong kaya mo mag-disrupt, pero I am confident na hindi ka mag-disrupt. Yung parang ganon. That's planned ignoring. That's the answer for letter A. Okay? What about letter B? What is this? Antiseptic bouncing. Antiseptic bouncing meaning you are getting away the child from trouble. Okay? Nag-aaway sila. Nag-aaway si Maria at saka si Jose. Talagang nagbubunutan sila. Sabi mo kay Maria, Maria, halika nga dito, pakiabot nga ng baso ko doon sa likod. May doon may baso ako doon. Can you please get it for me? Okay? Meaning, you are taking away Maria from the situation, from the trouble, so that they can, okay? You get away the child from the situation of trouble. Proximity control, diverge the attention. Antiseptic bouncing yun. Pag sinasabi natin proximity, meaning near. Ang ibig sabihin ng proximity is near. Meaning, you go near to the child. Pag hindi mo na kaya ma-ignore, you go near to the child so that then the child can know that you are there, that your presence is there. Okay? That anytime, pwede mo siyang pagsabihan. Proximity control, no? Meaning you go near to the child. Yun yan. Signal interferences, very easy. You are using your signals as a teacher, like clearing or yung ganun signal interference yun. Meaning, it communicates disapproval. Yung hindi mo na nagustuhan yung mga ginagawa nila. Or you are raising your eyebrows, like that. Okay? So, very easy for surface management. I hope that we are doing this effectively. The answer is letter A, planned ignoring. Okay? Very good. And this time, we are now on the last questions. Okay. Number 50. The wide acceptance of bottom-up management style has influenced schools to practice which management practice? Very easy. Meron siyang ganun, bottom-up. Okay? Bottom-up. So, alam niyo naman yun. From the bottom, you go up. Bottom-up yun. Merong ibang phrase na similar sa bottom-up or ibang kahulugan or ibang thought niya. What is this? A, B, C, or letter D? Okay. Anong ibang phrase ng bottom up? Yung ibang tawag niya. Bottom up kind of leadership, management style. Leadership yan eh. Bottom up. That is from the bottom, that is, what kind of leadership is that? Management style. Sino ba yung nasa bottom? Sino ba yung mga tao na nandun? Kung sa kung sa government pa, sila yung nasa grassroots eh. Sila yung natitingnan at sila yung binibigyan ng serbisyo. Okay? Sila yung forefront. Sila yung priority. Bottom up ang tawag doon pag when you address that kind of situation. Tawag dyan is, okay, what could be the answer? Letter C. Involvement of students, parents, teachers, and community in school planning. Meaning, when you have that kind of bottom up, sinasali mo yung nasa pinaka-bottom, yung nandito. Diba? Kasi yung on top, it's the, the secretary, undersecretary, principal, teachers. Nandito yung ibaba, yung mga students, teachers, and community. Ito yung tinutulungan natin. Okay? That's a kind of management style. Bottom up po yun. And then, yung kasalungat ng bottom up, it's top down. That's a kind of leadership mostly in companies. Kung merong director, vice director, merong different departments, supervisor, yung ganun. From top to down. Top down yun. Kasalungat sa bottom up. Sa top down naman, yung magmi-meeting, yung mga leader lang eh. Sa bottom up, nasali mo yung mga nasa bottom. Okay? That's a very good kind of leadership na directory kasi sinasali mo or ini-engage mo yung binibigyan natin ng priority. Okay? So, let's have a drill muna tayo sa number 45. Ayan. So, have the materials ready for start of the activity. Number 6, very easy. Ito, develop mathematical thinking, problem solving yan. Nabigay ko na yung mga meaning for A, B, C, and letter D. 47, ayan, various perspective, panel discussion po yan. Yes. 48 naman, okay, reflection of yourself. And then 49, this is the kind of classroom management. It should be always effective to you. Sa na-practice natin. And number 50, ayan. So bottom up and top down. Okay. So I hope you learned a lot from me. That is the end of my presentation this evening. It's December 30, 2022. The end, I think it's a kind of last review na ba ito sa inyo po? Okay. So thank you, and Sir Melvin, thank you for having me in sharing my knowledge to your excellent and intelligent reviewees. Talagang makakatulong talaga yung review center mo. Ang dami mo na natulungan, and very much honored to na nasali ako sa mga one of your lecturers, Sir Melvin. Thank you po.
Ay, sir. Thank you so much po, Sir Jikel. Napakahabang
so yun lang, hindi ko nakita yung mga comments ng mga
yes, sir. They're really having fun, sir.
Okay,
answering. So, I'm monitoring the comment section.
Diba? Did you count your scores from 1 to 50? So,
yes, sir.
Ilan ba nakuha yung scores actually? Share that in the comments box. And yung visualize mo na positions from 1 to top 10, we will realize that, okay? We will realize that next year. Ayan. So, thank you so much for having me, Sir Melvin. It's very an honor to be in your YouTube channel. At nakakatulong tayo ng maraming mga reviewers talaga.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much din po sa tulong ninyo and sa pagpapa-unlock sa ating imbitasyon. What about a round of applause for Sir Jikel?
Yay!
Thank you so much po, sir.
Thank you, Sir Melvin. Thank you po.
Thank you po, sir. Pahinga na po, sir. Contact kita after this. I-close ko lang.
Sige po.
Sige po.
Thank you,
bye,
LPTs. Sige. Thank you, LPTs. And I hope you will continue reviewing and aiming for your dreams, okay? Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay.
Yes, no? So for sure, you have learned a lot from Sir Jekyll. No? Balik-balik ko, no? Pero bago yan, sige, no? Medyo malaki-laki yung mga nakuha ninyo, pero I will now drill. Tingnan natin, parehas tayong nakinig kay Sir Jekyll, di ba? Parehas tayong nakinig. Now, i-drill ko po yung mga tinuro niya. And ikaw po, sasagot ka lang. By the way, ang video na to is or will be available on YouTube, pero hindi po siya available sa Facebook. Mawawala to sa Facebook. So kung gusto mo tong ma-view ulit, you go to YouTube. Pero bago yan, i-drill ko nga kung kaya nyo pong ma-memorize, ma-review yung lahat ng mga sinabi niya from 1 to 50. And I will try my best po to remember all of them also. Kaya nyo? Kayanin natin, of course, no? Parehas tayong nakinig. And I suppose, parehas natin masasagot lahat ng mga katanungan ni Sir Jekyll kanina. Sige, ayos ba? Handa na ba? Sige, uminom ka na ng tubig para at least makasagot ka sa mga itatanong ko. Inom muna ng tubig, teachers. Kasi alam ko po na nabugbog kayo kanina. Yes, i-upload ko to, do not worry. Bukas siguro kasi gabing-gabi na po. Okay, sige, simulan natin. Laban na? Okay na? Ayan, sige. Kapag tatanungin ka, teachers, ng quality education, saang level nga yan? So, sagot natin dyan, all levels ha. Kasi sinabi ni Sir Jekyll kanina, all levels ang quality education. Of course, basic, dapat quality. Senior high school, that's part of the basic education. Lalo na kapag college. So, quality education is for all levels. Okay? Now, kapag tatanungin ka naman ng board kung alin ang hindi kasali sa academic, so non-academic ang ating clue word, ang sagot niya dyan ay, ano yung sagot kanina? School nurse. Very good. Sa mga sumasagot, sumagot ka dyan. Yung mga hindi sumasagot, babagsak yan. Wag naman sana. So, sumagot ka dyan kapag alam mo, pag mali yung sagot mo, that's where you are learning. Okay? Natututo tayo sa mali. So, dapat sumagot ka kahit mali yan. Okay? Again, kapag tinanong ka ng non-academic, sagot mo school nurse. Pero pag tinanong ka naman ng excluded sa professional code of ethics, ang sagot mo naman librarian. Ulitin natin, pag non-academic, school nurse. Pag excluded sa professional teachers code of ethics, ang sagot dyan, librarian. Librarian. Okay? Ang salary increment natin, every what year yon? Every 2 years, every 6 years, or every, very good, sumagot ka, 3 years. And every 3 years po, there is a salary increment. Kapag naman po merong appointment sa mga teachers na meron naman siyang minimum qualifications pero wala pa siyang eligibility, ibig sabihin hindi pa pumasa ng LET, hindi pa pumasa ng civil service, ano yung pwede mong ibigay sa kanyang appointment? Contractual? No, hindi. Provisional yun. Okay? Ano yan? Provisional. Very good. Kapag naman po si teacher daw, sinasabi niyang alam ko ang pinagsasabi ko rito, ano nga yung power ang pinapakita? Expert. Pero kapag si teacher caring, referent power naman yun. Kapag si teacher business-like, rewarding power yun. May binigay ako, may binigay ka, i-grade ko, di ba? Business-like. That's business. I will give you product and I will give you the payment. Di ba? Tulad din po sa loob ng paaralan. Referent power yon. Reward power yon. Okay? You give me your outputs, I will give you your grades. Ayos ba? Ayan. So, pwede mo bang jawain ang estudyante mo? Technically, no. Okay? Pero, meron kasi siyang exemptions kasi tao ka rin lang, di ba? So, if subsequent love, grows between the student and the teacher, be sure na ang bata, hindi mo na siya under. Okay? At dapat, may tatlong kondisyonan eh. Hindi mo na siya under, tapos dapat 18 years old na siya. Bakit? You might be, go to jail, no? Republic Act 7610. Tandaan niyo po yan. Anti-child abuse yan, di ba? And then another is yung tinatawag nating full discretion of the relationship. Di ba? Naalala nyo yung full discretion? So, wag makipag-date sa plaza, makipaglandian, makipag-inuwan kahit saan, doon sa naging jowa mong estudyante. Okay? Paano naman kapag binigyan ka ng love letter ng estudyante na gwapo? Okay? O, kayo teachers, ayan, yung marurupok, yung mga LPTQTs, binigyan ka ng love letter ng iyong estudyante. What should you do? Very good. Ibigay mo sa principal? Hindi. I-return mo sa kanya and tell him or her, do not do it again. Okay? Ayos? Ayan. Kapag naman po may isang estudyante na nag-iingay pero hindi naman siya nakasagabal sa ibang estudyante, hindi mo siya pinansin, ano ang tawag doon? Plan ignoring. Ay, nakadistract na siya at ayaw ng paawat, pinalabas mo, anong ginawa mo? Antiseptic bouncing. Pero kapag ka naman po, transfer mo lang siya ng seat, oy, Procopio, o dito lingko, dito suluyo, at saman to, restraint, physical restraint. Oy, nilalaro na yung mga bagay-bagay sa tabi-tabi niya, tapos kinuha mo, ano ang tawag doon? Removal of seductive objects. Sinabi mo, you keep quiet. Anong tawag doon? Direct appeal naman yon. Pero nilapitan mo lang ang bata, tapos nung nag-iingay siya, pero nilapitan mo siya, hindi na siya nag-iingay, ang tawag doon, you are cutting the distance. That's proximity control. Ano yan? Proximity control po ang tawag doon. Pero kapag ginanito mo lang ang bata, that's signal interference. Okay? Signal interference naman yan. Pero yung winks, yung mga ganyan, non-verbal yun, di ba? So natatakot din po ang mga bata doon. Yung mga tinitigan mo lang, ayan. Natatakot sila dyan. So ayos ba? Those are managing surface behaviors po ng mga bata. Okay? So teachers, kapag tinanong ka naman po kung si teacher pwede bang mag-rally, di ba? Tinanong yun kanina. Pwede bang mag-rally si teacher? Yes, pwede. Given na outside yon sa official time mo. Okay? So ilan bang oras dapat si teacher nandun sa school? 8 hours. Again, ilang oras? 8 hours. Pero tanong, 8 oras ka ba magtuturo? Hindi. 6 hours lang. 360 minutes lang. So yung the rest of the 2 hours, gagawin mo yon for your administrative works, yung mga paperworks kung tinatawag, di ba? So, that's it ha. Again, 8 hours ka doon, tapos 6 hours yung pagtuturo mo. Gusto mo mag-rally outside of your official time. Okay? So, kapag naman po si principal, nag-start siya ng exercising the power of promoting students, di ba? Nag-promote siya ng estudyante. Kailan pwede yan? Kapag merong, ano nga yun? Abuse of judgment sa parte ng guro. Okay? Pwede po yun na magawa ng principal. Ayos ba? Teachers, kapag naman po ikaw ay isang BE-Ed student, sige nga, ano yung iti-take mo sa board? Very good. Gen Ed at saka Prof Ed. Meron ka bang specialization? Wala kang specialization. Okay? Teacher, gusto mong mag-aral ng masters mo, ilang taon ka dapat pwedeng mag-study leave? 7 years ka na dapat sa DepEd. May sweldo ka ba dyan? Of course naman po, meron kang 60% ng iyong monthly salary. So, 1 year kang may bayad. Sir, hindi ko natapos yung masters ko. Gusto kong ma-proceed. Pwede bang mag-proceed? Yes. Pero may bayad ka pa ba? Huwag kang mabuso. Wala nang bayad yung extension mo. 1 year ka lang na may bayad na 60%, di ba? O, na-discuss yun, di ba? Very good. Why do we evaluate our students, by the way? Sige nga. It translates into marks. Very good, no? So, dahil we assign grades sa kanila. Okay? Parenting naman tayo. Lumabas sa lahat ng board examination seasons. Ano daw ang sign na ang bata ay may authoritarian na parents? Ang sagot dyan, ang salitang inhibitions. Yung batang takot, yung batang laging naghihintay ng instruction ng guro, hindi ginagawa ang task ng walang teacher sa gilid niya para tulungan siya kung anong gawin. Okay? Bata dyan, takot. Ang bata dyan may inhibitions. Yung perfect parenting naman, that's authoritative. Yun naman po yung ang bata, friendly, ang bata will get along well with others. Okay? Yung dalawang yan, laging lumalabas. Which is best? Authoritative. Okay? Teacher, may death threat ka. Tapos isa kang utilitarianist. Ano yung gagawin mo? Tandaan mo ang salitang use, di ba? Magagamit yan ng bata. Pero kapag ikaw ay hedonist naman po, ano yung gagawin mo? Why suffer the threat? Pass the student. Pero kapag utilitarianist, tandaan mo ang salitang use. Use. Okay? Kapag naman po nagdi-discuss ka tapos gusto mong ma-retain ng mga estudyante mo ang information sa napakadaling paraan, anong gagawin mo? Anong gagamitin mo? Mnemonics. Yun yung ginagawa lagi ni Sir Melvin, kaya kayo ay master na master sa mga konseptong dapat i-memorize. Dahil po ang mnemonics will really stay, no? Kahit tapos na ang board exam. Okay? Again, kapag teachers, direct instruction ang ginagawa mo, ano yung una mong step na gagawin? Mag-review ka sa previous discussion. Saan natin makikita yan? Kay Robert Gangnays. Cumulative instruction. 9 events of instruction yan. GIRP, PEPA, PEPA E, Robert Gangnay. Okay? So, G, gaining the attention o motivation. I, inform the objective. Sabihin mo kung ano yung goals. Okay? Ano yung matutunan. R, recalling prior knowledge o review. Diba? And then P, present the materials. Okay? Another P, provide activities. E, eliciting their performance. Okay? And then P, provide feedback. O after performing, o sabihin mo, ito yung performance nyo. Diba? And then A, assess. Of course, meron kang evaluation. And then E, PEPA E, enhancing the performance. Assignment kapag hindi pa masyadong master. GIRP, PEPA E, Robert Gangnay, ganun lang po kadali yung 9 events of instruction. Noon, mahirap na hirap tayong i-memorize. Pina-enumerate pa sa atin ng guro natin. Tapos hindi natin kayang i-memorize. GIRP, PEPA E, Robert Gangnay lang pala yan. Diba? So, ayos ba? Yes, teachers, tinatanong din sa board exam, ano yung heart of the formal educational system? Formal educational system's heart. Ano yon? Sinabi kanina, that's the school. Hindi po pupil ha. Ang ating curriculum ngayon, pupil yung center. Pero ang atin pong heart sa formal educational system, tandaan nyo po, according to the governance of basic education, ating tandaan ang salitang school because it is where our students learn. So therefore, it is the nursery of the state. Okay? School. Malinaw yon. Ayan. Kapag naman po si teacher gustong mag-promote ng interaction, ano yung gagawin niya? Probing or prompting? Probing. Okay? Pero yung prompting po, ang clue natin dyan sa let, I cannot accept and I do not know answer. Diba may guro na, okay, guys, I do not want to hear that you do not know or you do not have a response. So, nag-prompt ka na bawal ang walang sagot. Sumagot ka kahit ano. Diba? Again, ano yon? I cannot accept and I do not know answer. Ano yon? Prompting. Pero kapag malungkot ka because, masaya ka because, probing naman yon. Pero yung sinabi mo, what can you draw from what we do? Hindi naiintindihan ng bata. Sinabi yung, based on the activity that we had and the ideas that you have shared, what can be drawn out from those things? Di ba? That is rephrasing. Okay? Rephrasing yun. Another, kapag naman po siguro hindi alam kung ano yung sagot ng tanong ng bata, sinabi ng bata, why is it that the blood is red? Sinabi mo, sabihin mo ba hindi mo alam? Huwag muna. I-redirect mo muna ang question. O sino dito ang may alam sa tanong ng iyong kaklase? You solicit ideas also for you to have time to search. Pero kung hindi mo talaga alam, that's the time that you are going to say, I will answer you tonight or sasagutin kita bukas, ganun. Okay? Pero kung kaya mo sagot ng mga bata, edi mas mabuti, 'di ba? Tapos may cellphone ka naman, mag-search ka. Okay? Pero again, tatanungin nga kita sa audience, so bakit pula ang dugo natin? Bakit pula? Because of the iron. Okay? Ayan. Tapos oxygenated siya, kaya nagiging pulang-pula, no? Pag walang oxygen yan, iitim yan, no? Kita nyo naman po. Sige, so those are the things that we have tackled, no? So I hope na remember, naalala nyo lahat. Nakakasagot ba kayo sa drill natin? Ayun, di ba naalala ko? Meron pa akong naidagdag. Kayo, nasagot nyo ba ang mga katanungan ni Sir Melvin? So, master the concepts. I will upload this one on YouTube. And please click subscribe, mention your friends, help them. Ayos ba? Okay. Sige, so maraming salamat po sa inyong panunood, no, sa tiwala at suporta niyo po sa ating channel. At nawa po ay patuloy niyo pong panoorin yung mga previous videos kasi dun po mahahakot at mahahasa, no, ang inyong memorization skills at saka yung mga mnemonics doon. Napakarami ko na pong nasabi na kayo na po yung nakakaalala actually, no? Pero sa final drills, of course, lalabas naman po lahat ng mnemonics natin. Okay? So, natuto ba ang taong bayan? Okay, natuto ba? Ayan, so okay, I am reading your messages actually. Ayan, thank you so much. You're welcome po. Okay. Ayan, yes po, available po ito right after the live. Akin po itong i-upload. Pero it takes time, no? Sa uploading po, it takes time talaga. So you have to wait until tomorrow or maybe January 1. Kasi tomorrow po, New Year na. Happy New Year po sa lahat. 2022 is the most beautiful year, no, that happened sa akin pong buhay. Everything good and everything bad happened in 2022, and that makes life beautiful. Okay? Tandaan niyo po, the first step to success according to Campbell is you have to experience pain. And I have experienced a lot of pain this year. And I also experienced a lot of happiness seeing all of those LPTs, 100 plus, 200 plus top-notchers na nagme-message na, thank you sir. Thousands of LPTs every season na lumalabas ang board exam, nagpapasalamat. And that all happened in 2022. That's why I am so grateful, I am so proud, and I am so honored na nagiging parte po ako sa inyong preparation. Always remember, ako lamang po ay simpleng tao na tulad mo rin lang po. I am just an ordinary student na minaster po lahat na pwedeng ma-master hanggang sa nagiging habit ko na po na i-master at padaliin ang mga konsepto na hindi na ako minsan nag-iisip kapag nagsasalita sa inyong harapan. And that is all because of you, na trigger nyo po masyado akong aralin lahat para po sa mga lagi nang nagtitake ng board exam na hindi pa naipasa. Sa 110,000 people na hindi pumasa, I will try my best to help you guys. And para po sa mga first takers this March, please try your best. Take one lang. Huwag niyo pong sayangin ang panahon. Okay? If you believe time is gold, if you believe success is a habit, not an overnight effort, then you start now. Tandaan niyo po, ang success ay hindi pwedeng kainin ng buo. Ang board exam ay hindi pwedeng kainin mo ng buo overnight, 'di ba? O sino rito sa inyo? Sige, New Year bukas, 'di ba? So sino sa inyo rito ang kayang kainin ang isang buong lechon? Sige, sabihin natin lechon manok o lechon baboy o elepante man 'yan. Meron ba sa inyo kayang kainin lahat 'yan, isubo lahat 'yan? Wala. One bite at a time. One bite at a time. Look at me. One bite at a time. Ibig sabihin, you have to do it every day. You have to study at least 100 items. you have to drill yourself as many items as you can. Pag may study partner, mas maganda. Pag wala kang study partner, gawin mo kung study partner. Gusto mong mag-isa, gawin mo rin lang yon. Basta't wag na wag mong hayaan ang sarili mong ma-stuck. Do not be stagnant kasi nga po nawawala ang ating natutunan kapag hindi natin pinapractice. Law of use and disuse yan. Okay? Remember, if you want to succeed in the board examination, you treat this board examination as badly as you wanna breathe. Okay? Tandaan mo, i-treat mo itong essential para magiging parte siya ng pang-araw-araw mong buhay. Do not treat it as sagabal to eh. May gusto sana akong gawin pero hindi ko magawa dahil nandito to eh. No. It should be part of your daily routines. Dapat may oras ka sa pag-aaral and nobody should intervene. Kahit si mama, kahit si papa, kahit yung mga kaibigan, wala muna kayo rito. I want to get this. I want to top this. Do you want to top the board exam? Then it takes a lot of efforts. And it should have started long time ago. But if you are not starting it long time ago, yesterday, or the other day, you are going to start now. Because either way, no? Tandaan mo, will this be day 1 or 1 day? You will keep on dreaming and it will never happen. This should be the day 1 of your preparations. Goodbye! Happy New Year! Happy New Year po sa inyong lahat and see you. Kasama nyo pa rin po ako sa January 2023. Okay? Magkikita pa din po tayo and I will assure you, I will give you the best. I will secure you the best. And I will always be with you until March 19, 2023. Bye-bye! Edit ko muna to, upload ko muna to. Ingat kayo lagi. Happy New Year everyone! Happy New Year po!